with another live stream. We're gonna live stream for a little bit today and move on. I wanted to go all the way to Brighton Beach. I really did. Um, but there's a lot of things I realized. I figured out. I was like, I'm probably gonna get really hungry. I'm probably gonna want to come back home because I spent a fortune on groceries. So, and I'm not gonna want to buy anything outside. So I figured, let me just chill here in the neighborhood. So guys, as you guys are coming in, leave some likes on the live stream. Leave some likes on the live stream. Uh, Comment. Um, Join the Patreon, of course. We need more Patreon members, please. And yeah, that's about it. Let me know who the heck you guys are. We have a like already. This is good. Who is this? Who is this? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Imagine the mental turmoil that like Charles Xavier has to go through. It's kind of tough. It's real tough. I know it's a fiction story. Oops, sorry. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be him. I'll be honest. Anyway, guys, or maybe I will go to Brighton Beach. Who knows? I don't think that's a smart idea, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the live stream. We'll see what happens. So I could walk all the way down to the Q train, go to Brighton Beach, chill for a little bit. Then I'll have to like run back home and then prepare for work. It's because I'm closing again. Yo, Sabrina, what's going on? Welcome. How are you? How's life? How is life? What is going on with you? I have to make a couple new thumbnails, by the way. Not a lot. Waiting for 6 p.m. so I can go home. Oh my goodness. All right. Fair enough. I forget it's like a little later over there for you in Europe. I gotta create new thumbnails. So every time I use old thumbnails, I'm going back in time in my photos, and I'm seeing all these pictures. I'm just like, yo, man. I'm just like, I gotta get new thumbnails for sure. This is probably something I'm gonna have to work on very soon because this stuff is OD. This stuff is OD for sure. 340. Okay, yeah, that's right. What the hell? Fair enough. It is 10:30 over here. Well, 10:40, since you want to round up. It's not now. It's literally 10:40. I did the gym earlier today. Well, just like almost an hour ago. To be fair, I never even look at the thumbnails. I just see the name and click. Okay, fair enough. All right. I'm still gonna use the thumbnails because the thumbnails are nice. It's like art. And yeah, no, it's art. I have to use the thumbnails. I must. That's not going anywhere. But it's just annoying because it's just like I was looking for a thumbnail, and the girl, I'm just seeing like this because she sent so many pictures, and I'm just like seeing so many of them. I'm just like, oh my goodness. It's like, oh my gosh. So I'm just scrolling through. Yeah, life be tough. Life is tough, but it's all right. I'll try. I'll try to remember to start checking them. Yeah, look at them. They're nice. I spent a lot of time doing them. Oh, I did. I need to make, like I said, new ones are coming out. We got to make some new ones. Mickey, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. We are chilling in New York today. Alex Gast, what's going on? Hello, Alex. How are you? Welcome to the live stream too. Chilling in Brooklyn, New York, man. What can I do? This neighborhood is something else, man. This neighborhood is something else, man. Chicken Nugget, what's up? I am Archangel Michael from the Christianity. Demons are true. I think demons exist as a malicious consciousness. That's what I think. As with the archangels Michael and Gabriel and Uriel and Raphael and them, I think they exist as a protective consciousness. So this is what I believe. This is what I believe. I don't think they probably exist in a dimension to some degree, sure, but I don't know if there's like an actual, Archangel Michael, you know. What's going on? Oh, you're from the Philippines. What's up? From the Philippines. What part of the Philippines are you from? I'm with the worst coworkers today. I'm ready for a bath with a toaster. Ready for a bath with a toaster. Oh my! Putting the toaster in the bath? Is that what you're saying? Oh man. Uh, Calabarzon. Calabarzon. I forgot. Like, there's a little bit of Spanish that's involved with the culture of the Philippines. I subscribe. Thank you, Mr. Chicken Nugget. Thank you. Thank you. I love New York. I love New York too. New York is well. You know what? I'm okay with New York. Yeah, I'm ready to meet Jesus. That's crazy. By the way, suicide is gonna take you very, very far away from him. Just FYI. So let's keep that in mind before you ready up that toaster. Let's keep that in mind. America, I love it. Okay. What do you love about America, Mr. Miki? Snow bunnies forever. Maine enjoying nature. I am. I am. I actually wanted to enjoy more nature cerca a la playa by Brighton Beach, but I think it'll be too far of a trek. The toaster will accidentally fall in. Yeah. If there's any sort of intentions to remove yourself from life, yeah. I don't know. I don't think it'll work. I don't think it'll work. Just you shouldn't even be considering that anyway, Sabrina. Please, can you not, man? You not do that. What part of Germany are you from? I went to Germany. I have history with that place. I just went to Dusseldorf. Just ruined my whole day. Well, you're almost finished. What, you got, like 2 hours? 2 hours left? You'll be all right. Don't you worry. You'll be all right. Just think about us being in the middle of the week right now. So you only have like 2 more days after this shift. For the week at least. Ooh, that's kind of weird. Wow, we got some strange people in the live stream. What's up, Tara? My city is Erna. Please sub, thank you. What are we talking about? We're talking about anything. Tara, you can ask any question you like, and I will try my best to answer it. How to be healthy. Okay. I'll tell you how to be healthy. I'm gonna also encompass not being physically healthy, but being mentally healthy. Let's start with physically healthy. You can't stop eating so many processed foods. Drink water. Drink a lot of water. Stop drinking juice. Stop drinking alcohol. Stop smoking weed. Stop taking drugs. Dead serious. After you've done that, you have to start utilizing the vibration of time. Oh no, he had me when he said stop taking drugs. Why is he talking about vibrations and whatnot? Time is really a vibration. If you really understand it, we know that black holes exist now. In 2019, we found out one of our telescopes was able to detect the black hole. So we know that they exist. We understand that everything that Albert Einstein wrote about them were correct. And whenever you near a black hole, in theory, which are correct by the way, because we've confirmed all of this, time moves differently. Meaning time exists on a vibration. We're locked in a vibration with time right now, being here. We need to utilize time in order to heal ourselves, in order to set in new habits, in order to gain new mental proclivities. That's what you have to do. You look like Arsenio Hall with an eating disorder. Thank you, Charlie. That was kind of clever. Are you Native American? No. He said my brain doesn't get it. Well, you got to utilize time in order to get it. Seriously, take time. Damn, so no more chicken backs and fries. Stop eating chicken wings. You could have that. You could have that stuff, but you could eat it temporarily. I mean, every now and then, sporadically. Sorry, eat that stuff sporadically. Don't eat it like multiple times a week. That stuff stays on you. These foods stay with you. Stop having these things with hormones. So that's physical health, right? For mental health, you need to find out. A lot of us didn't have the best parents, right? What's up, Thrasher? What's going on? Thanks a lot. A lot of us didn't have the best parents. A lot of us weren't taught the correct things. A lot of us are locked into paradigms of ideology that do not serve us at all. Dead serious. Like we have to think about this. So we need to find ways to fix ourselves. We need to find ways to get very, very close to objectivity, right? Without being too caught up with ourselves. That's really the trick. He said, "Don't you dare snatch my chicken wings from me." Period. I'm telling you. What's your biggest regret? Tattoos, probably. I wish I didn't get tattoos. That's my biggest regret. Can you shout me out? I love your videos. It's called Your Name. Nope. I better get back to work before Diane and Sue drop a bollock. See ya, Sabrina. What's going on, Tree? Welcome to the live stream. But seriously, that's really what it is. Thanks for the advice. Clear your mental health. Be physically fit. Guys, drink water. Drink water. Stop drinking alcohol. Stop drinking juice. All that stuff. Seriously, that stuff is so bad for you. It's going to stay on you. There's an app that I use called Yuka. It's spelled Yuka. And if you scan the barcodes of all the items that you buy, you're able to find out what additives are in your foods that you're buying. Use this app. It's free. Please, to avoid a lot of stuff, because remember, all that stuff goes into your gut health, and gut health is directly linked to your mental health. Guys, correctly, it's so easy to use the vibration of time to set new in your vessel. Should I stop drinking? What's the app? It's Yuka, Yuka. What advice would you give your 30-year-old self? What was I doing? Oh, I was working in a restaurant still. Save money. Get rid of the friends that were wasting my time anyway. Seriously. Yeah, Yuka, that's how you spell it, Thrasher. How's your day? What's going on, Caroline K-pop? Yes, you are right. We have to drink water to avoid dehydration. Yeah, drink water in general. Stop drinking all these other things. Sparkling water is my thing as well. You drink sparkling water. Should I start taking probiotics? That's good too, to handle gut health. But then there's natural probiotics like sauerkraut, right? There's that. Or kefir. But yeah, what would I give get rid of the friends that are not on my team. They're not really supportive. I'd probably do that. Yeah, check out the app. It's free. Should I start snorting perks? No, you should start thinking in a black box until the end of eternity about your decisions. What's going on, money name? Hi, what's up? Thank you, Caroline. Yeah, please, sub up. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. Is your channel about health and wellness? I talk about celibacy as well on the channel, and I also travel a lot. So check that out. My most recent trip was 3 months ago. And that is, I went to Eastern Europe. So. I'm good, Popcat. Thank you for asking. Hello, bro. What's going on, Mr. Sandoval? What's going on? Hey, big dog. Would you rather watch a tree grow or we already know, man. Come on, these guys. And he's from India. Thanks, thank you, Keely. Where are you at? I'm in New York, Brooklyn, New York. I actually recently moved. Watch your gut health. What you're doing right now, I'm doing a live stream, currently speaking to Popcat, this person named Popcat in the live stream. And what Popcat asked me is what I was doing right now. And then I answered Popcat with the aforementioned statement. He said, you celibate? Yep, currently. Do you like Ronaldo or Messi? I like them both. Actually, I'm not a fan of Messi because this dude, in the Copa Americana and Cup last year, I was rooting for Colombia. He stopped that, and then for the latest World Cup, he destroyed France. He said, "Brother Sombra, what's going on, Lionheart? What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. What's going on? Do you love cats? I'm domesticated animals because I feel like they'll mess up the house." He said, "Yes, sir." Yes, sir. What's good? I'm good, man. I'm good. I just came from the gym. I did leg day today. We did our thing. So I'm just relaxing outside. I wanted to go to Brighton Beach and like just sit down by the lounge that I always go to, and just chill out. I'll have to come back. He said, "Nice one, bro." I did some stuff. I did what was it, 16? I did 24 squats with 315 within 8 minutes. He said, "So you're hating on Messi because your team you support lost against?" Yeah, sure. I mean, when you lay it out like that, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I think that he's probably a very good family man. I think he's a good person in general. His willpower has to be high to some degree, so he can maintain, playing professionally at a high level. He's a good person. It's just that I just prefer Ronaldo because Ronaldo disappoint me. That's all. He said, "Damn, bro, the Lord is coming back soon, people." I think we can't be thinking about this externally. That's my thing. I mean, we have the skin color of it, man. What does that have to do with anything? Oh, we the same skin color. Oh, that's great. I think also, Guzan, what you need to think about really is not be so focused on the color of your skin. I think you need to focus on your ability. Can you learn a new language at this point in time? Are you interested in traveling to an environment that you've never been in, right? Say if you're American, maybe you want to go to Eastern Europe, or maybe you want to go to Latin America, or maybe you want to go to Southeast Asia, or North Asia. That's the only thing that's important, really. Don't be so fixated on the color of your skin. Seriously, you're never going to grow. So you support the no-fap movement? I do. I think that most importantly, men need to stay away from adult film content. That stuff is a poison to your brain. We need to understand no matter what color skin you are, since someone brought this up earlier, no matter what color skin you are, all of the same integrity in regard to resisting our external stimuli, which is very, very small, paper razor thin. We get influenced by our environment very, very easily, quickly. So watching content that doesn't only a singular act, a solo act, it's very, very dangerous to our psyches, and it's how we sort of gauge healthy relationships. He said, "You lagging, bro." Sorry, man. Kai, right? Or Kai, 180 centimeters tall? No, I don't know. I'm 5'10", though. I want to be black, bro. No, you don't. You want to be yourself. Yourself is very good, I'm sure. Anybody else fatigued? Yeah, in general, yeah, I'm a little fatigued. He said, "Not a lot, but a little." Okay, fair enough. Bro, I wasn't American. I was Filipino. Skin color in the Philippines don't matter. Okay, but you said that you're happy that we're both black, and I'm saying that's not very important. Who cares? Like, what should be more important is learning a new language. Trying to break out of your proclivity of behavior that's kept you in the sedentary for a very long time. That's important. He said, "I'm black, but I want to be white." Oh, why? Well, why is that? Let's that question. Why is it that you want to be white? He said, "I got to work in an hour." Oh, because I guess you're fatigued because of that. Is this anticipation for work? Why are there videos showing that New York City is flooding? Because perhaps those parts of New York City are flooding. What's up, Kathy? "I'm white, but I want to be Asian." Yeah, we're never gonna find happiness through. He said, "Black skin is cooler on God." There's a lot of things you gotta understand, my friend. Stuff doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't. I'm telling you, you should travel somewhere. Who cares if you're dark skinned or not? Who cares? That stuff doesn't matter. We're too fixated on race, and we're not fixated on the real important questions, like becoming more powerful. So, a lot, sure, but I do a lot of working out. I want to see more attention if eventually you will not be able to resist it. I think fapping isn't bad as part of being human. Sure, I just think that fapping in general, that's your energy. And I'm not saying you should be on semen retention forever. I think that it's nice to have a relationship or pursue a relationship, a healthy relationship. But in the meantime, between pursuing relationships or between relationships, I think that one should practice semen retention. Of course. Cultivates your mind. You learn a lot more about yourself. You build very, very good habits. You have a lot of energy to do a lot of creative work. Why not? Racist chat. We'll all bleed red. Yeah, John. Same on the inside. Do you have a labubu? I don't know what that is. Shoulder workout. I don't know. Dumbbell lat raises. Front raises. Shoulder shrugs. Planks. Overhead military press. Barbell military press. All that stuff. I don't know, John. These guys, they're just very caught. There's levels of distance, and a lot of these guys are like on a very, very low level, which I'm not, it's kind of unfortunate, but we're all gonna get to the same point. I really believe that. Cool hat, thank you. Beijing Olympics. When I'm running against others in a marathon, I'm a racist. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That doesn't make sense, but okay. No rear delts. Sure, do that too. Thoughts on on the client list. I think that that's indicative. First of all, that stuff is so weird. I think that that whole thing is indicative of that's indicative of uncontrolled, unbridled sexual energy right there. Imagine being interested in things like that. That's crazy. Don't know, bro. It's like so popular. Oh, that guy is interesting. That's an interesting comment. It's very strong too. It doesn't matter when sex happens. I think that when you guys are thinking about sleeping with someone, I know a lot of you guys are not going to understand this because a lot of you guys need to get to that level of mind. But you need to find someone that you have a lot of chemistry with outside the bedroom. That's one of the most important things because when you have that, when you get to that point in the bedroom, you're going to reach a point that's called true intimacy. And when you have real intimacy, the whole idea of looking at adult film content or trying to blind yourself with a lot of these silly distractions are going to be. I want to know what people think. I think that it's crazy. This whole and shows how corrupt our government is when the fact that it's been out for a while now and not see names or. I need help, Bob. What do you need help? You dropped weight? Yeah, I lost a little bit of weight. What's going on uphill? Being friends first is key. It really is. Why? Form your own opinions. Do you support? What is that? Is that? Being friends first is key. Not necessary. It is. You want to know the person because you don't want to be giving away your energy haphazardly, because that stuff matters. Seriously. It's La Boo Boo. I don't know what that is. Do you do calisthenics? Yes, a lot. What's going on, NYC? I do a lot of pull-ups, push-ups, planks. I leg raises. I do a lot of calisthenics. La Boo Boo is melting down. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But uphill, it's been a minute, man. Where have you been? Where you been? I moved, right? I moved into a different apartment in New York. So I live in a new place. That is exactly it, John. It's a huge trend in a vending machine. Okay, I didn't know. I got to look that up. I never heard of it. Yeah, but most people have it. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no, John, you're absolutely right. It's but people just don't understand that. That's the thing. And meaningless sex really just placates you for a little bit. Afterwards, you want something real, even though a lot of people deny it. So on that, you think by that? I don't. I mean, I think that's due to a lot of. Once upon a time, I was about abortion, right? But I mean, for me, I just would rather not get into that situation altogether. That's my point of view. I really would rather not get into that situation altogether. So I just make sure that I would sleep with a woman that I actually care about. And if she happens to be pregnant, then sure, then we'll go on with it. But Labubu is melting down though. One enriches the soul, the other can deplete. You're absolutely right, John. Exactly. That's exactly it. So you have to get to a level of mind, a state of mind, where you're able to ascertain what is good for you at that point in time. I don't know what that is. I know it's you explained it a little bit, but it's just I just don't get it. I just don't get it, man. But yeah, mind, body, spirit, unity. Yeah. When you're not at that level though, where you can't even perceive that, then I mean, it's just people just chase meaningless sex. That's really what it is. A lot of us are stuck in that loop too. A lot of even adults are stuck in that loop. Yo, Ash Ventura. Yo, some of that pizza, where you at, brother? We're in New York. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? So yeah, anyway, ask me more questions, guys. Ask me more questions. If only I lived closer to Brighton Beach, man. I really hoped I lived closer. Hence the rate of divorce and kids without two parents. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with this place. A lot of people, like, we're not, it's all ignorance too. I think a lot of people just don't understand, like, sex at all. Like, they really don't. And to understand it, you have to have a level of understanding with yourself. A lot of people just do it. A lot of people just have fun and they don't really think consequences or anything. So, how tall are you? 5'10". New York are now many, not many, not many. Before this guy came into office, there were a lot, like in not Sheepshead Bay, Jackson Heights, right by the Roosevelt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan. But a lot of things have changed. I said, damn, bro is buff. I drink water. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. I don't have meaningless sex. I don't eat processed foods. And using the vibration of time to condition all of these habits, these are going to stick with me for a very long time. That's really the trick. And it will happen to all of you. It can happen to all of you. All you got to do is just do it. It's Gen Z's turn for their own gremlins. You get no play. Thank you, Mickey. Let's see. You have old soul vibes. Yeah, no, I do a lot of thinking. That's what it is. And I do a lot of experiencing too. You know, I'm not just stuck in an area. I travel, guys. I've traveled a lot. I used to live in England. I used to live in Colombia. Yo puedo hablar español. Eu falo pouco português. Je parle plus le français. Una flashback sheet. Я немножко говорю по-русски. Like I've done a lot of living, guys. I'm not done either, but I've done a lot of living, which is why I understand. Let's see, you cultured. I don't even know how to answer that. Are there benefits in no fap? Like, what's the difference between someone who faps and what someone who faps loses their consistently? Someone who does not lose their energy consistently, and so they could tap into much more creative ways. Utilizing your brain, you're actually tapping into a lot of aspects of your personality that was otherwise latent for years. You learn more about yourself with it. Good comes with alcohol. And starting again, you have to understand the reasons as to why you are even going to alcohol in the first place, even though you are actively trying to quit the habit. You have to figure that out. Você fala brasileiro? Oh, un poco, un poco. I'm learning. What part of Brazil are you from, Leon? What's your advice? That's why I told you. You got to find the reason why you are constantly going against your goal of quitting alcohol. You have to find out what it is. Travel is golden for understanding people. That's awesome being multilingual. Yeah. Sí, habla español más o menos. Qué bueno. ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from, John? Sorry. So yeah, that's why I said I used to live in Colombia. So I learned. Some people can't sleep without ejaculating crazy, but it's actually true. Yeah, that means their brain is a little twiddled. They need to clear out a lot of the stuff that's going on in there. From Sao Paulo, you ever been to Brazil? I want to go to Brazil, but my Portuguese is really bad. And I don't want to go there unless I could speak a good conversational Portuguese. If it were like a Spanish-speaking country, yes, I would definitely go to, what do you call it, Brazil. I went to Portugal. I went to Lisbon. I went to Cascais, Sintra, the Faro district, which is down south. I've done a lot. I went to Spain. Like I said, I lived in London. I did France, all over France. We did Lyon, Bordeaux, Paris. What's other? Nice, Saint-Tropez, Saint-Maxime. I did Switzerland. I did Geneva. I did Cloton. I've done some traveling. You lived in Guadalajara. That's Mexico. Que bueno. I visited Mexico as well. La Ciudad de Mexico. He said, Usain Bolt, hi, not as fast, but thank you. Visiting and living are two different things. Doesn't matter, you still get the experience. Living is a completely different experience, but I went there for a long period of time, those places, and so I learned a lot. What's going on? Tony Montana. So yeah, I need to go to Asia though. Asia's where it's at. I need to check out Asia. But yeah, I have to go, but I'll subscribe to watch your live video. Good, good, good. Subscribe, man, and watch the rest of my videos. All of you guys should watch the rest of the videos on the channel. Seriously, join the Patreon. He said you never visited Asia? No, I never visited Asia. I would like to go. I would like to go. What's going on, Bilal? Go to Japan. I heard Japan is. I was supposed to go for 2020. I was supposed to go for the Olympics. I really was supposed to go. I ordered the. I was supposed to go with my sister. We were supposed to order the plane tickets, but we already bought the Airbnb. We rented a car because we were going to stay in Kawasaki and go into Tokyo for the events. And then we had plans to go to like Osaka and go to other prefectures. But remember, it was around COVID, and then they were not allowing gaijins to go into the goddamn country. So we had to get a refund on everything. No, I didn't, Bilal, not yet. The farthest I've been was Dubai. I was part of an international skydiving event. I was blessed to hang out with other skydivers from all over the world. That sounds really cool, actually. We got it. I'm gonna go to North Korea. I'm playing. No, we'll go to. I wouldn't even go to South Korea. South Korea, you got to understand their economy. You got to understand the culture too. Japan is next level for sure. Yeah, I heard. Ooh, he got a flat. Yeah, he got a flat. I wouldn't drive too much on that. Try China big city. I want to go to, in China, obviously I want to check out Beijing. I want to check out Chongqing, Hong Kong. What's the other one? Shenzhen. I just want to check out Shenzhen. Yeah. I want to go to Russia as well someday. I really do. But the next locations on the list are Georgia, Armenia, Turkey, and Azerbaijan. What about India? Yeah, India is not on the list for sure. I don't know. India is definitely not on the list. I love Hinduism. I like the history of India. I'm just not a fan of the country right now. India is not on the list for sure. India is not it. Once upon a time, do you understand? Like India used to be a culture of very, very powerful intellectual ascetics. Just FYI, these guys were incredibly powerful, but modernization has defeated them. So, Turkey, Istanbul is just. I want to check out Ankara. There's so many other places I want to go to in Turkey. I really need to go to Turkey for sure. I need to go to Turkey. I even have currency, guys. I'll show you guys. I have currency from all the places most of the places I've been to. I really shouldn't be carrying this around with me, but yeah. I have Russian money. I haven't been to Russia, obviously, but he said some of these people got disappointed after moving to South Korea. They think you got to understand. First of all, South Koreans are responsible for the most plastic surgery in the world. That's number one. Number two, you will seldom find a South Korean in South Korea that's not incredibly pressured by their government and family expectations to do very, very well to take their families out of poverty. By the way, South Korea is incredibly capitalist. Have you ever been to South Africa? No. I need Africa's on the list too. Oops, I forgot. Africa's on the list. For food, you have to go to Turkey. Gaziantep. Infrastructure is not so great in India, but the foods are fire. Yeah, we have very good Indian food here. We got the Hungarian forint. How much is 10,000 forint? I just remember I went to Budapest and I just went to the ATM and I withdrew money. That's what I remember. I don't even know how much I was getting. We got Turkish lirasi. Where are you from? I'm from the United States. We got Turkish lirasi. We got the USD. I got the euro as well. This is the USD. We got a euro. This is actually worth more than $20. I mean, you guys should know that. We got the Serbian dinars, by the way. I love Serbia. And what do you call these? Marks. The marks. I got the Bosnian marks. The Bosnian is minimalist and it has creativity in it. I love money. Albanian lek. Lek. It's the same exchange rate as like the dinar as well. We got the Colombian pesos. We have the what is this? Pesos de Mexico también. A lot of pesos from Mexico. We got the Swiss francs, which are worth a lot of money, by the way. I'm telling you, you are so poor. If you are an American and you go to Switzerland, you're just losing. I just want to let you know. Romanian lei. What else we got? And then the forints. The forints. Hey, can you say hi? A few dollars. No. Go to these places and get the money yourself. No dirham, no. How much is 2.5 million in Iraqi dinar? What would that be in American dollars? I don't know, Jamie. You gotta look that up. Have you been to the Philippines before? No. Like I said, I haven't been to Asia. I would like to go to Asia. Tobias, okay, let's go. What's going on? What's going on? Tobias in the building. Tobias in the building. What's going on, man? How's work? I wanted a live stream today just so I could talk to you all. So I could chat with you all. I should have gotten Worcestershire sauce. I'm unsubscribing then since you can't share. Well, BP, I'm going to have a night of complete sorrow and despair because of the decision that you have made because I didn't want to give you money. I cannot force you to make a decision, so you do what you want. Hello, brother. I just got home bandaging my leg at the moment. What happened? What happened? Did you kick a pallet? What happened? Salamat kuya to Philippines. What does that mean? I got that a long time ago for just collecting. I don't know how much it's worth in American money, so I was just wondering. I have no idea. I've never been to the Middle East either, which will be nice. Will be interesting to go to. Country, what's going on, man? Welcome. If you're an American and you go to the Philippines, even with $1,000 budget, you'll be kind of rich. Of course, no. A lot of people, first of all, there's been a lot of expats that's been going to the Southeast Asia in general. It's the same with the baht in Thailand. You win when you go to Thailand. It's just that, I mean, I don't know. I would go to Thailand for sure. I would definitely go there. The food is better and it's cheap. You can get a nice place for cheap. It's just, I just be wary about dating because economic disparity it changes a lot of people. I'm just saying. So, rank your top 10 foods of all time. Well, that's a good one. I got you right now. If you have Indian $500 or $1,000 notes, please submit them in bank. We demonetize them. Well, I don't have them. I tried to push a cart over a cart to help the forklift dude put the pallets on. I knew it, but the damn thing shot forwards my leg, cut the skin open. Eesh. I'm sorry to hear that. Hello, brother. Thank you, Tony. Alex Randoms, what's up? Thailand Pattaya. Pattaya is not it. I don't know. We should not be going over there. I mean, you should go to visit just to say you've been there, but if you think that dating in Pattaya is gonna give you like a wife, it's wife material, there's not. I'm telling you that right now. You guys should know this. You guys should really know this. Anyway, top 10 foods. I can do top 5 foods. Top 10 is a lot. I'll do pesto pasta. It's my favorite with Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, pine nuts, and salmon. I'll have that. Second would be a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a really good cheeseburger. Blue cheese, barbecue sauce, caramelized onions, jalapenos, avocado, egg with fries. That's my second favorite. Number 3, what would it be? There's not pasta. Thai food. Thai food is really good. I'm a big fan of Thai food. So some Thai dish. Number 4, some African food. Sorry, maybe African would be number 3 because West African food is amazing. The jollof rice, stewed chicken. No. West African food is number 3. Then number 4, darn, I mean, I gotta be Caribbean food because I like oxtail and I like jerk chicken. That's number 4. Yeah, Thai food is gonna be number 5 for sure. I would go to the Philippines, but I would never go to Iraq, India, like that. Yeah, India, I'm telling you, I don't know. People should not be going over there. I'm telling you. It's not it. It's Jack from high school. It's you again. You're annoying. Let's see. Yeah, going to certain Asian countries in the pursuit of dating as an American, you're most likely to be due. I'm telling you, in Thailand, you're just going to get finagled. I'm telling you, you do not want to go to Thailand to date. That's not the place to go to. You don't want to, anywhere that there's an economic disparity, you do not want to go there to date. However, if there's someone you meet over there that's at your level, sure, for sure, go date. When I say level, I meant mentally, financially. Why not go to India? India's finished. These guys are not, no. A lot of unsanity going on in India. Nah, man. Have a conversation with someone with a different mindset. No, definitely no. Not a different mindset, but like a lower mindset, a very basis mindset. Someone said you are on. No, no, no, no. Well, I am. I am. I'm gonna put you in the cracks of the black box. You'll never escape. Level like you're equal, financially, mentally. Max looked like a chicken patty. America's the best. And the thing is, I mean, it's the best for making money for sure. How much money do you make a year? I don't know. Indian food is really good though. Indian food is very, very good. So I'll have to say that Indian food is actually very, very tasty. I like. There's a rami gosht. That's a really good lamb dish. They have really good. No, Indian food is amazing. It's just that I just don't recommend going to the country. It's just very unsanitary over there. Good afternoon from Malta. I meant to go there actually with an ex-girlfriend. But a lot of things changed. I was dumb in 2023. I'm gonna tell you that. I was very, very dumb in 2023. I love Indian culture, but I go because I'm a woman. I wouldn't. Yeah, dang, they're very basest over there, and it's crazy because once upon a time, the Indians believed most Indian males believed in like brahmacharya, um, Hinduism. They understood the Trimurti. Like no, no, no. Like they read the Mahabharata. Sorry. Like they understood. Like it was just a different type of culture. It was a culture of asceticism once upon a time, but now it's just very basest. I'm telling you, I used to be into the Indian culture. I was. Indian sanitary can go unsaid because I think everyone knows. Dead serious. And it's just, what's going on? LNL. You live in Oakland? No, I live in New York. So then if you're looking for your equal, how would you get the patriarchy? No one's looking for the patriarchy. It'd be nice to, how I look at a relationship, I don't care if a woman cooks or cleans. I really don't. Like because I do that myself. I'm very independent. I know how to cook very well. And I clean a lot. I'm very OCD when it comes to cleaning. But you want someone that's like first of all, they're fit. That's number one. I think that's the most important. When there's like a and you guys I know you guys don't care about that stuff now, or some of you don't, but I'm telling you in the future it's gonna matter. Like women put on a lot of weight when they have children. So if like, there's a lot. That's number one, first of all. So physically fit is number one. Number two, they have to be emotionally mature. You have to be able to have conversations about very, very deep topics and not cause a chasm in the relationship for bringing up certain things. That's the most important bit. If you're not able to have that, then I'm telling you, they need to go. Bro, you look like you live in Oakland. Well, I don't. I've never even been to California. New York. Oh my God, you rich man? No. Don't get me started about Indian Microsoft help desk. Oh boy, Microsoft desk help or scammers. Okay. I'm telling you, man. But yeah, it's an emotional maturity. You want they're physically fit. You want them to just be understanding too. It's just supportive. That's really what it is. It's really what it is. Nigerians do that too, scamming on the internet. So you can't just blame Indians too. So that's just my point of view, you guys. That's just my point of view. Ah, this one looks like Serbski. Vladica Spasic. What's going on? Are you Serbian or Montenegrin? Vladica. Vladica. Is that the female version of the name Vlad? Someone of these, are you my Nigerian prince? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It's just that my money is caught up in a little problem right now, so I need you to send me 100,000 American dollars. Hey, Serbia, brate, moj dobri, yeah. Yo, dobar dan. We brate, man. Ja sam dobar, a ti? That's crazy. I already knew. How do I already know he's from Serbia? How do I know? Do you play like game on console? No, not anymore. I'll send you Xbox gift cards. I don't even have an Xbox. Habibi, what's going on, Mr. Sepper? I don't play video games anymore. It's really eating my time, and I'm not really a fan. A woman who doesn't cook or clean, what if she isn't financially stable, so then she's contributing nothing to the relationship? She has to be financially stable. But I would like her to be clean because I'm a clean person. You know? Dobro sam veliki poz za tebi. Okay, you lost me after that. My Serbian is very little. I only speak a little bit of Serbian, man, just a little bit. I know people are very intelligent now. Globalization spread all information everywhere, so India needs to stand again and do something productive. Yeah, they're gonna get there. Morning, Silver. What's going on, Tom? I was gonna go to Sheepshead Bay today, but I'm working later, and I figured I should. I did leg day, and I get very, very hungry after leg day, so I'm just gonna stay in the area. Oh, he put the air in his tire. Let's go. He put the air in his tire. Hey, baddie, slay. Okay. That must be Gen Z rhetoric. Bas mi drago kralju. No, man. In English, Vladica. Where in Serbia are you from, by the way? I went all over that country too. We went all over Serbia, just to let you guys know. Chicken Nugget, hello. Yes, I've seen you before. What's going on? Hello. Welcome to the live stream. That's crazy, man. King. Vladica, what part of Serbia are you from? What part of Serbia are you from? What languages do you know? And Manhattan is brutal out. It's brutal right here. It's brutal everywhere. When I got up this morning at 7:30 and I went out to go to the gym, it was crazy. Deadeye, what's going on? What languages do you know? English, Espanol, and just a little bit of Serbian. My Serbian is really bad. It's dead serious. I know a little bit. But I already knew the guy was from Serbia or Montenegro because of his name. Vladica Spasic. I was like, yo, he got to be from Serbia. An average but monogamous woman or a perfect 10 but wants an open relationship. An average? Are you kidding me? Come on. Smederevo, 60 kilometers from Beograd. Okay, very cool. They're not selling lamb chops anywhere, Tom. That's serious. But someone gave me advice on a video. So I'm going to advice. Yes, I probably drove by there. I went in Serbia. Listen, brother. I went to Beograd, Novi Sad, obviously, Subotica, Valjevo, Inđija, Čačak, Zlatibor. I did a lot of places in Serbia. I did a lot. Nice. No, I did a lot. When I was in Serbia, I went everywhere. Dude, I went. Some of the people traveled everywhere in that country. And I was driving. Aaron Hernandez, NFL MVP over Lamar Jackson. That is a very good opinion and very strong opinion. And so it's good to maintain that. Bravo, Maestor. Let's go. What is this stream about? You got to figure it out. I'm telling you, man. Yeah. If I were to revisit countries in Eastern Europe, I think the countries would be Hungary. I think we really don't understand how great Budapest is. I'm telling you, Budapest is really another place. I'm so mad that I only spent like a couple hours there. Koji Duracak, Yiddish, Danas. What language is that? Is that Serbian? No, it's not. Yeah, I think it is. I have a question. Do you guys in the U.S. learn that America is 2 different continents? Yep. Leon. I just talked about how much I've traveled and how much I've lived overseas. Of course we know this stuff. You have to figure it out. Yeah, we're just talking about travel and whatnot. I want to go to the Baltics, man. Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. I really want to go. Dead serious. Are you on a run? What is your profession? I am a professional chatter on YouTube. It's because here we learn it's 3. Yeah, Central America, North America, and South America. Yeah. But people think of, like, when we think of America, a lot of Americans don't know much about geography anyway. Really? I told Google to translate it into Serbian. Oh, okay, so that's Serbian, yeah. A lot of people don't know a lot about geography, especially in the United States. Seriously. Central America, there's so many Central American countries. They got Honduras, Nicaragua, and a lot of the Caribbean countries. They have Haiti, La República de Dominica. Yeah, Central America is rich. Kakreca, sreća, drago mi je zbog tebe baš si pozitivan. Thank you. What is the capital of Sweden? What's it? Stockholm? I don't know. The Nordics, the only Nordic country I'm actually interested in visiting, really, I'm going to be honest about it, is Denmark. Because Denmark and I have a history too. Yeah, I have a history too. I used to date this girl from Denmark. and she put me on to the one of the best shows in existence from Denmark, Clown with Frank Vam, Casper Christensen, Mieline. Who else is in there? Even. I'm telling you, I love that. That show is so funny. That show is so funny. Clown. That is one of my favorite shows in existence. Why do you look so weird? That's weird. You're going. Have you ever been to Ireland? I am not interested in going to Ireland. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. I've lived in England, so I had the opportunity. I could have went. I want to go to Scotland. I'll go to Edinburgh, but Ireland, no. We're not going to. We're not going to Ireland. Ireland just seems. It just seems trash. I'm telling you. It just like, why are we going over there? Then there was the iShow speed stream he had. And that confirmed my point of view on Ireland. The guy comes in, he's like, hey, what's going on? What is there to do in Ireland? The girl literally turned her back to him and went inside the restaurant. I'm like, what? Are you talking about Pyongyang? Is that what you meant, Tobias? As soon as I saw that interaction, I'm like, yeah, Ireland is cooked for sure. What's the point of traveling so much? It increases anxiety if I will go somewhere that's unknown and possibly dangerous. Well, like, that's for you. I think I've learned a lot, by the way. And that stuff changes your vibration. You have to travel. When you're like an American, for example, you're only used to certain aspects of an ecosystem, constantly you're being conditioned in over and over and over again, and you completely different ecosystem, different external stimuli. Of course, it's going to change vibration, especially if you stay there for very long. Like I was in Eastern Europe for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, and a lot of the Cyrillic alphabet was actually getting encoded into my mind. I'm telling you. Like you could say whatever the hell you want about travel. No one's listening to you, man. No one's listening to you. Imagine saying that you don't want to travel to another environment, which is possibly new and way more exciting, because it builds anxiety. Yeah, you stay where you're at. You stay where you're at. You'll never grow. Oh man, you don't have to be rude. I'm not being rude. I'm being straightforward. Silly. Like I just never heard that kind of mindset. Why would I travel? Because it builds anxiety. Okay, you maintain that mindset. You retain that mindset. I'm gonna go to Georgia, by the way. I'm gonna go to Azerbaijan. We're gonna go to Uzbekistan. So I can imagine, what do you do with your money? Do you just stay in the United States or wherever you are? Imagine staying in the United. So Tobias. Okay, thank you for bringing this up, light inadvertently. Tobias, we had a live stream the other day. One of the mods in the chat was saying that they would rather go to North Michigan for a summer vacation spot over Colombia or over Thailand or over Georgia. And I was like, yeah, we finished here in the United States. Imagine saying that you would rather go to northern Michigan for a summer vacation spot. I never over Georgia. I've never heard that before in my life. I never heard that before in my life. I never heard that before in my life. We're not arguing, we're debating. They were like, oh, the guy was like, oh, there's cherry pie in northern Michigan. Oh, there's the Great Lakes, and the history of the Great Lakes is that they were formed from glaciers that lasted for thousands of years. And I'm like, why is it, who cares? I don't know, man. Then I was talking about Georgia, because Georgia has, that country has so much legacies. They were the first ones that did wine in the world. They had all these various strategies for making wine. They have the beautiful mountains near them. Their cuisine is very, very good. I'm like, you would rather go to, not even Georgians want to go to northern Michigan. No, I've never heard anyone say that they want to go to northern Michigan for the summer. What's going on, Kobe? What's going on, man? What's going on? Welcome to the live stream, man. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, man. Hilarious. I never heard of anyone that said that. I never heard of anyone saying that they don't want to travel because it increases anxiety. I've never heard that before in my life either. Some people just really can't be saved. This is what I've realized. Some people really can't be saved. I'm telling you. I've never heard that. Some people really can't be saved. But it's okay. I mean, that's just life, right? Anyway, ask more questions, guys. I will tell you no lies, no untruths. No untruths. It is hot today, which I enjoy. What's going on here with my? Okay. I will tell you no lies. Ask some questions, guys. Ask some questions. We got a couple people here in the live stream. He said, "Is that the apparition of the Virgin Mary in the background? If you could see that in pure light, then June, you are much more impressive. Or June, you're much more impressive than I thought you were. Where are you from, June? Is that Turkish? Maybe you're Turkish. I don't know, or maybe like Hungarian or something. I don't know. Where are you from? Anahita, welcome back. Welcome back. You had wonderful questions last time. Will you please say that? No, Micah, I will not. Horsey pop. Horsey pop. Look at the live stream. This breeze is very nice, man. Yeah. Now that I thought about it, it's so funny. I have some really good. My top 5 foods ever are really good. I forgot about West African food, and I forgot about Caribbean food. Like those are ranked very, very high for sure. I'm not gonna lie, Eastern Europe doesn't have the best food. Unless you're going to like Hungary and you have the goulash. The goulash is very good because their braised beef is very tasty. And in Romania, they had a really good ribeye steak that I really enjoyed. You're from SEA. What is that? That's Southeast Asia. Yeah, but yeah, I don't chicken. Did you hear my list, Tobias? It was pesto pasta first. Second was a cheeseburger with blue cheese. And yes, with some. Then number 3 would be West African food. Number 4 would be Caribbean food. Then number 5 would be Thai food. Actually, you know what? You know what's crazy? Like authentic Chinese food is actually really good too. I don't know if I would rank that higher. I think I nah. Yeah, I probably rank that higher than Thai food maybe. Lil Hildy, what's going on? I think, oh, Lil Hildy is spamming. Oh, bye-bye. I think you would like lensois marahenes. It's the only flooded desert. Oh, okay. Pesto pasta is nice. Yeah, it's really good. No, no, Lil Hildy is gone. I love jerk chicken, but I know it's not authentic unless I had it straight from Jamaica. Well, if you have someone from Jamaica making it, then I think that's closest to authenticity that you can get in your country. You know, that's what I'm saying. But that's the one thing I'm telling you. These guys in Eastern Europe, like in Serbia, like their food was not all that. The dish that the food that I liked the most in Serbia that I enjoyed was from this place called Siščeva. And they had like yunechi, which is like chicken, and then they had like some sort of beef that they could put in a wrap. They had pickles, they had beets, they had some homemade spicy sauce, they had all these various sauces, they had fries they could put in there. They had what else? Peppers, yeah, and they were open 24 hours in Beograd. It's like kebab, but they call it siščeva. It was so, oh my gosh. It was so bad, I had to stop myself from going there. Seriously. Every night after like I would hang out, I would just drive to that spot. And it's less than 1,000 dinar, which is less than $10. Less than $9. True, I guess. I wasn't expecting it to be as hot as, yeah, no, it's spicy as hell though. That's Caribbean food for you. That's Thai food too. You're from Southeast Asia, so yeah, you already know. What am I gonna cook today? I'm thinking about what to cook today. I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna need to eat a lot today because I did legs. Italian is best, then Thai and Mexican food. The Mexican food is all right, guys. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I think the Latin food that's really good is probably like I'd probably say Dominican food. I'll have to try Peruvian because I heard Peruvian is up there, and Argentina has like amongst the best meats in the world. So I have to try Argentinian cuisine. Mexican food is not it. Like the burrito is good. I mean, first of all, they have other things like chile rellenas. They have I don't know, chilequiles. That's more of like a gringo food though. They got what's the other one? Aguachile. Mexican food is all right. It's okay. Tacos, right? Birria tacos. They have nah. What's Dominican food? Is that like seafood? They have like well, yeah. Well, you know what? Colombian food. There was a from Cali, Colombia. When I was there, they had like this dish where they it was like this cheese-based sauce, but you couldn't taste the cheese at all. They had like coconut shavings in there, rice, chicken. Yeah, food from Cali, Colombia is something else for sure. For sure. Dominican food is like no, I changed my mind. Dominican food is not it. It's not. It's really not it. Um, it's really probably like Colombia food. ¿Cómo se dice? Food de castañas. How much cotton do you produce? A lot, enough to give you a nice black shirt in the black box. I like lechon con arroz. Okay, bueno, que bueno. But West African food is really it. I forgot how good that food is, so I haven't had it in a very long time. And now I'm pretty far from the place that sells really good food. There's one place in Harlem. Yeah, I think it's from Ghana. The food is just something else for sure. Man, I wish I had that close to me right now. I would order from it. Well, what else, guys? What else? Ask me some more questions. I'm really thinking about what to make today. I think I might have to make some rice. How often do you? Whoa, I actually don't, by the way. Just to let you know. Oh, thank you, Tobias. Yeah. Eastern Europe doesn't have the best food. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. In Albania, there was a really good. There was this breakfast spot I used to go to all the time. That's what I liked. There was this breakfast spot. It had really good French toast. Nah, everything was good and berries. Like it was very tasty. I'll admit that was a place in Tirana that I really liked, and it was cheap. It's inexpensive. What was I really eating in Albania? I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I really wasn't. I don't know. I mean, I had some Albanian food, but like I don't know, man. I don't know. Though I just remember in Shish Chavat place, it was too wavy. It was. What's going on, Miss OC? How are anyone ever tell like some? Yep. GI said why? I think it's a complete waste of energy that could be used for other things. There's no point in self pleasure, at least for me. I think it's kind of redundant. It's only robbing you. Do you like Albanian people? Were they rude? No. I mean, there were some that like just stared, but there were others that were very kind, for sure. What's going on, Mr. Boys? Just up to say hi. What's going on? Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I went to a lot of different environments. There were a lot of places where, I'm in a room, and then it was just a lot of Albanians that they were just grilling me. I was just like, yo, mirdita, see yeah. And they were like, oh my gosh, you speak Shqiptare. I was like, no, I only speak a little bit. But they were cool. In general, no, Albanians were very cool, for sure. Nah, I had a very good time in the country. I went a lot of places there. I went to Durez, Elbasan. Scholer, Kruya. What's the other one? Girocaster. What's the other one? Saranda, Samil. I went a lot. Went a lot of spots. I remember when I went to the Sticks in Saranda. I actually trying to find well, I forget, maybe it was like somewhere to eat, and then I put in my GPS, um oh, let me go to some place in Saranda, and it just took me to some crazy Albanian hood. I was like, yo, where the heck am I? Doing quite well, busy as heck with work, but other than that, moving forward. Oh, you're talking to myself. Your weather looks amazing. We had storms here last night in Minnesota. It was raining a couple of days ago. I had on my last day off, I had all these plans on going to like Brighton Beach and chilling, but it just rained out. I got rained out, so I went to the city. I ended up taking like a whole lap, coming back home. All right, we might have to head home just because I want to cook some food. Time is passing. I start work today for 5, so we might have to do that. It was nice. It was a nice breeze. Sometimes knowing their native language makes their day and smile. That's it. That's really what it's all about. It's really what it's all about. I can't tell you how many situations I got into in Serbia where I'm clearly, I mean, there's no dark skinned Serbians anyway. So there was a lot of spaces I'm driving on the outskirts. So a lot of the times when I was going from like place to place, I'm like in the back roads of post-Soviet Eastern Europe by myself. And I'm telling you, the grills I was getting, it was nice though. I would wave and they would wave back. So no, Serbians are amazing. They're very, very amazing people, for sure. I have no problems with any Eastern European. Julia, what's up? I'm glad to hear that, Tobias. Yeah, I had no problems. I really had no issues. I was speeding too. I was speeding, overtaking cars. I had to put up a lot of these videos. I had to put up a lot of these videos because I was really doing my thing. Somewhere to Piso. I drove to Kosovo. I went to what's the other one? Um, Montenegro. We're next. We had to first of all we had to hope that things arrange how they're meant to be arranged, how they should be arranged. If that happens, we're gonna do Georgia. We want to do Armenia, Turkey, and Azerbaijan. I want to go over there. I think I'm gonna have a good. And we're gonna rent a car. So we're gonna go all over Georgia because Georgia is wild. Was it Kazbegi, Kakheti? They have Migreli, Tbilisi, Batumi. I'm gonna get wild. We're gonna get wild over there, Georgia for sure, for sure, for sure. We're gonna take a lot of pictures. We're gonna meet a lot of people. I'm very, very excited about that. Then what's the other one? Turkey. I wouldn't recommend Turkey or Azerbaijan. Well, I'll check it out anyway. What's wrong with Turkey? You would love Turkish food. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. There's some Turkish spots over here that I really like. So I'm excited about that. But that's gonna happen later. Apparently, it's very expensive in Georgia, which I didn't think was the case. What is your inspiration for the travel? I don't know. It's just nice. I've always been traveling. I've always been traveling. The first place I went to in life, well, outside of the United States, was Canada, which I didn't really see a difference from the U.S. in. Which, if you guys know, there is no difference between Canada and the U.S. They're essentially the same. And by the way, it's the same with Western Europe too. Going to London, first of all, going to London in any year past 2005, it's already cooked. London is like the same as the United States. There's no difference. The people are really the same. What else? Paris is cooked. I don't know why anyone would want to go there for vacation. Paris is just cooked. I would not go there. Not again. If I would go back to France, I'm going to like down south to Marseille. Like I'm not going to like Paris. That's just a waste of time. Western Europe is like a carbon copy of the US, so you're not even. So if you really want to go on vacation, I recommend going to like maybe South America, Asia, Eastern Europe, Those places are radically different from the U.S. He said, "Can I have an N-word pass?" Tell you what, I'll pass you into the black box for asking such a silly question. Why didn't you like Paris? Paris is cooked. These guys are rude. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Paris, but that's like one of the most. And it's so funny because all their wealth is built off of the West African nations. If if if if France was checked right now on how ethically they are building their GDP, yeah, these guys will be one of the poorest countries in Europe. I'm just want to let you know, France is without the exploitation of West Africa, France would be one of the poorest countries in the world. I just want to let you know that. That's number one. And number two, these guys are rude in there. These guys are so entitled in France. Why? No, there's nothing in France. What is it? The Louvre, the Eiffel Tower. Like, there's nothing in France. These guys are rude over there. I'm single and I need a baddie to marry. That doesn't matter. The problem is that there are no French people in Paris and there's no English people in London anymore because they all migrated. I think when Boris Johnson was mayor of London, he said, "I'm responsible for presiding over the sixth biggest population of French people outside of France." Where can I get a wife, man? Montego Bay? No, these questions are silly. Germans, I'm not gonna lie. So I went to Austria, and Austria was all right. These guys were pretty nice over there. They were cool in Austria. I know that's not Germany, but when I went to Dusseldorf, they were cool too. I didn't have a problem with Germans. I think Germans are a little bit detached. That's really how they are, and I think that's rhetoric going around about Germans. France, I'm telling you, France is cooked. There's no reason to go to France. Don't go to France. France is cooked. These guys are so rude over there. Austrians not being nice, since when is that a thing? I once knew a guy who was obsessed with Marco Polo and his travels. That's a good book, by the way. You guys should read it. He went on a pilgrimage trip and honestly never saw him again. That's crazy. That is nuts. Austrians and Swiss folk are lovely people. Yeah, yeah. The people in Switzerland were all right. I'm not gonna lie. When I went to the German part of Switzerland, it was kind of cooked over there. We went to Cloten, and Cloten was cooked. I'm telling you, that was these guys, man. These guys. I don't know why people are so obsessed with staying in their little worlds and not being interested in any cultures outside of their little worlds. I just never understood that. But I don't know. That's probably genetic proclivity. That's probably what it is. I was in Morocco where they're very nice, but be careful with back thieves. Yeah, I heard they do that a lot in Barcelona too. Murder, no one cares. No one cares, man. Go travel over there if you were interested in women. Like, go travel over there. I'm just gonna tell you, you're not gonna find what you want. You're not gonna find what you're looking for. This guy's like, I want to know about the women, man. I'm not self-actualized. I have no self-discipline. I don't have a lot of savings. I eat processed foods. I look at adult film content. I'm so interested in women. Like, bro, who can, we need to take a self-introspective interest. That's what you need to do. Who cares about women? I'm telling you. Have a self-introspection. That's what you need to do. Clear all that out and then start traveling. Where have you traveled and felt like home? Um, Serbia. I'll tell you that right now. Serbia and yeah, Serbia. I used to feel like that in Colombia, and I still do, but Serbia for sure. These guys welcomed me with open arms. I really enjoyed a lot of the conversations that I had. A lot of the Serbian men that I've met and women, like these guys are very passionate. They're very intelligent too, and they're very emotionally mature. You're not gonna find that in a lot of countries. These guys are very like they know what's going on. I love how emotionally mature they are. Switzerland is the best. I don't know. My dog went missing and was last seen near a Chinese restaurant. You can draw your own conclusions. Oh, that's an assumption. You travel and don't find interest in the people? I do. Of course I do. Of course I do. Like when I went to Serbia, I remember. First of all, I'll tell you of one situation. What's up, Chris? Mi hermano, cómo está você? I went to I went to some bar. I don't drink, by the way, guys. For the new people here, I don't drink. I've been sober for going on 14 years. I just went to go get sparkling water and some juice, right? So the whole bar everything was full, like all the seats. They had the 2-floor bar, right? So I went to the second floor. There was a guy sitting by himself. So I said, "Hey, can I share the table with you?" He's like, "Yeah, of course, brother. Where are you from?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm from the United States." He's like, "Okay, why are you here in Serbia?" And I was like, "I just wanted to check out the country. You know, I read a lot about Serbia and whatnot." He's like, "Are you an American spy?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. America, first of all, will never hire me for anything I'm even qualified for. So there's no way I could even be a spy. Like this country, I don't like America just as much as you guys don't. Seriously." Then we got into a long conversation. He said he had a problem with adult film content and how Christianity saved him. I'm like, this is random, by the way. This is just a random conversation we had in Serbia. And I was just so inspired. I was like, what? By the way, he's in his early 20s. He's like 20 or 21. Inspirational. He said, Hola da Africa do Sol. Yep. What did this guy say? Sparkling water. Yep, sparkling water, baby. I hate how people are racist to almost everyone, but I would stand up for them and be a black person's friend. Why do people have to be racist? I think it just comes from ignorance ultimately, and I think that it comes a lot of, first of all, intellectually, racism was perpetuated because there's an objective reality, right? And it seems like the objective reality is comfortable. And people from certain races do not follow the rules of the objective reality. And so they are a disruption and a distraction, and they should be segregated. That's the whole essential idea of racism. Now, a lot of people perpetuate it because of fear and ignorance. Because a lot of people are not even as intellectual as the people that posited these ideas in the first place, by the way. Is at an all-time low in this world of all races, of all backgrounds. No one likes to travel. A lot of people don't know multiple languages. Seriously, that's just really what it is. Would not drink sombra means alcoholic drinks. He obviously hydrates with liquids. Yet, did you hear about? It's a Serbian film. Yes, I know what a Serbian film is. That's a horror film. That's a horrible film. Montego is one I've been to. Actually, I met a few women. Okay, that's great. If you don't mind telling me, do you have a religion? I read many religions. I grew up Roman Catholic. I was into Christianity for a while. I was into Hinduism. I read a lot about Hinduism. Buddhism, of course, as we know, it's a sect of Hinduism. We know that. I read a lot about religion, and I believe in a creator. I'm sort of monotheist. Believe in a creator. I also believe that there are chosen people of the creator, for sure, 100%. And these people suffer endlessly in the physical reality. Jesus was one of them, and a lot of others, Zoroaster, the various incarnations of Buddha. And they suffer in order to have a deep tie with a vibration that the majority can't have access to. And they can, they choose not to because of life. And so these chosen people by God are meant to perpetuate these truths. That's really what it is, through suffering. Your biceps are huge, bro. Do you work out? No, I just naturally have this. Even though I'm a Christian, you're speaking facts about a lot of stuff because I've delved into a lot of this stuff. We can't be locked into these ideals. I'm telling you, stop being locked. We have like these guys that are like, yo, Jesus is the only way. And I'm saying, I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm also saying that there are other ways too. Like Shiva, Lord Shiva, like just listening to a lot of the words that he said, and looking at his life, this dude did a lot of things. He's the embodiment of sexual asceticism, like the balance of sexual control. We have the idea of Vishnu as well, right? His various incarnations in life whenever we go through the different bad ages, right? By the way, Buddha, the original Buddha, I think, is an incarnation of Vishnu. You guys got to look that up. Have you met Neo yet? No. Triceps are big too. Damn. Okay. Yep. Drink water. Stop eating processed foods. Have sexual control. Stop drinking alcohol. Stop taking drugs, and use the vibration of time to batter these habits into your skull, and eventually you'll be like this. That's really it, bro. No way. Those shoulders and pecs are huge. Hello from South Africa in Portuguese. Hey, okay. Como está você, mi irmão? Just follow your heart and what you believe. You need to have what is it called? Austerity measures on the self. You have to be okay with being alone for a while, so you can recondition your mind. A lot of people don't understand this. And then, of course, you have to grow emotional maturity. And that's one of the most powerful things that you can grow or develop in this world. Dead serious. A lot of people just don't do that. A lot of people don't do the work. They're like in their 50s, they don't do this stuff. They really don't. I'm telling you, religion is important, guys, but do not be trapped by it, please. Remember, these guys are ultimately teaching us lessons about how to conduct the self and how to inflict conditions upon the self so we can get to a higher level to get closer to the objective reality. That's really what it is. It's not about this religion is better than this one. It's just about powering yourself up so you could be a good antenna for powerful knowledge. That's really objective knowledge. It's really what it's about. Hello, Mo. Oh, he's like, completely agree. What's up from Colorado? I have a question, man. So we had a discussion the other day. My parents are pushing 70 and not doing that work, spiritually speaking. Older folk don't do this stuff. They only are concerned with the physical. They go to church. They could tell you about the Bible. They could tell you about the Pali Canon, but they don't really follow this stuff. They don't really understand these things. And so you don't judge them. You're like, oh, okay, I guess you just don't learn. Some people just don't learn. But that's just what it is. They're gonna have to continue the work anyway. You either do the work in this life or the next. So seriously, that's just what it is. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we had a conversation the other day. Someone said northern Michigan is one of the best summer vacation spots in the world. I just all right. We just reloaded. Okay, we might be back. He said best summer vacation place might be Italy. I've never done Italy. I really want to go to that country. I heard a lot of good things about Italy. Dead serious. I heard a lot. I want South Italy. South Italy. Are you guys hearing me, by the way? Is it not frozen anymore? Nah, South Italy, we need to go over there. That's close to, and Greece. We need to go over there. I saw Greece. I saw it from deep. I just didn't go. You could see it from the most southern part of Albania because it's like right over, it's like right. It's like not a stone throw away, but. Oh no. Guys, can you let me know if you could hear me, please? No, this seems like it seems like I could be heard, but I don't know. I'm not getting any feedback. He said, "Bro, you lied to me. You do work out." Dum dum dum. I lied. The great deceiver, Sober del Piso. You need to make deductions. I think ultimately that's what religion talks about too. Like, make deductions. You can only be deceived if you're like, malleable and you don't know, you don't understand. That's really what it is. Okay, beautiful. Okay, just to revisit. I've never been to Italy, guys. I've never been to Italy. There's a lot of parts of Spain I haven't been to either. I would like to go to them both. Portugal, that seems like a very nice summer vacation spot. I went there, but I don't know. It's a lot of Americans going over there too, so I don't know. That might not be it either anymore. Jesus is king. Yeah, he is a king. It's not the primary one. He's done a lot. Please, you have to read these guys' stories. Please, you got to read the entirety of their stories. Understand what these guys have went through, what the Almighty have put these guys through. You have to read them. I'm telling you, and come to a conclusion about what they're trying to tell us. I'm telling you. I do admire Jesus Christ for sure, because this guy he too much. This guy and he knew he was supposed to, and he just still did it anyway. I think there's something very powerful about that, and of course a lot of the lessons that he taught us. So I've been in Italy for 5 years. Amazing picture, perfect place, but prices might be it's expensive in Italy. Where are you in Italy? Are you like in the main cities? I heard South is not that expensive. Maxwell, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream. I've never been. I've never been to Italy. That's the only place I haven't been to in Western Europe. And what's another place? Greece is in the Mediterranean. Greece is not Western. Is not Western Europe. Like I said, I saw Greece. I saw Greece. Like how I'm looking at these trees right now. I saw Greece from Albania, but I didn't go, obviously. No longer in Italy. I'm in Libya now. Okay, northern. Okay, yeah, northern Italy is expensive because it's closer to the rest of Western Europe. You know, it's a cook spot in Western Europe as well. I don't know why you're there anyway. Like it's completely crappy over there, and it's expensive, and it's the headquarters of the. I don't know why anyone. That's a waste of time. Yeah. I just feel like Western Europe is just a waste. Unless you haven't been there, you shouldn't visit. Ghana. Ghana, Africa is definitely next on the list for sure. We need to go over there. We got to go to my roots, Nigeria, and we got to get the food from the source. Apparently, real estate in Nigeria is like amongst the most expensive in the world. I never heard that. I never thought of that. I was like, what's going on over there? Someone told me this yesterday. I didn't fact check it, but it seems a little. What up from Miami, 305? What's going on? How expensive is it in Miami? I've never been. Jesus loves you. Yes, I think I'm loved a little too much. So I've been doing a lot of suffering recently. But thank you very much. I've been doing a lot of suffering recently. A lot. I think my life is just full of that. Honestly, I was thinking earlier today. I was in Target, and then there was this you could take the escalators, or you could take like the middle stairs, and I usually take the stairs just because of fitness and whatnot. And I was like thinking about this whole thing as being a metaphor for my life. You know, like the majority of people take the easy route, and then I feel like they go like they ascend so far up, and then I take like the stairs, and then I would like ascend like a millimeter. It's crazy. I live in Texas, and I can't with the weather. It's even difficult to breathe. Yeah, I went to Dallas and Houston. I don't know. I like Texas. I think they're very nice over there. What I appreciated about Texas is that these guys were very, very polite. Like, you know, you say like good morning, they say good morning back, or they just say good morning to you or good afternoon. They're very, very nice in Texas. I think Texas has a bad rap by New York, but for obvious reasons, because, you know, they're conservative over there. What are your sufferings? Mental turmoil, keeping it together, understanding what needs to be done, when, you know, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. But we're good. We're good. Generally, we're good. We're good. How about Croatia? Croatia, Slovenia, Slovakia, I still need to do. I haven't done. You're right. If I go to Croatia, back to Serbia, because it's right there. We already know. We got to go to Zagreb in Croatia. We're going to check it out. And we're going back to my dear place, Serbia, my friend. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My Serbia. Yes. He said, you are so sweet. Thank you very much. I am in touch with humanity. Thank you very much. I really am. I heard that's like a heathens. Like I heard like heathen spot. Licentiousness, unbridled sex and drugs. Yeah, no, I'd rather not go over there. I mean, I'll check it. I'll walk through just to say I've done it, but you said you went to Croatia. It was beautiful. I could imagine. Croatia seems nice. I hear they speak a derivative of Serbian. Did you just S word? Sweet? What's the S word? Sex. Oh, sex. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's the truth. What about Coruscant in Star Wars? No, Coruscant is cooked for sure. You can tell Coruscant is cooked. It has it's probably the most diverse place in the galaxy, for sure. Coruscant. And Coruscant has all these multiple sides. It's like, has all these buildings. Now, Coruscant is cooked. I wouldn't recommend anyone going to Coruscant. Maybe Tatooine. But Tatooine is hot, though. Tatooine is really hot. I wouldn't recommend anyone going to Tatooine as well. No, probably not Tatooine. It's very, very hot. If you guys think that Texas is bad, wait until you go to Tatooine. But Coruscant is cooked. I bet you there's like no morals. That's like Brave New World over there. That's like Aldous Huxley's Brave New World over there. Like there's probably, sex is only done for pleasure. Reproduction is only done through viviparous methods. They probably have artificial drugs that without hangovers or the negatives. I'm telling you, Coruscant is probably cooked. Real estate prices must be so high in Coruscant. It's crazy. He said Amsterdam is live. I've never been to the Netherlands. I have to go because I have to visit my good friend Tobias. I've never been to the Netherlands either. That's another place I haven't been to in Western Europe. The Netherlands. I'm not very excited to go over there anyway. Favorite place I visited in Europe was Austria. Was not crazy about Germany. Austria was nice. Vienna was nice. I've only been to Vienna. Austria has other places, obviously, but I've only been to Vienna. It's a beautiful city, and the people there were very nice, and they have good food, and their Aldi's has a lot of stuff. Did you go into their supermarkets, Tom? Go to the Lidl's and Aldi's in Germany. I'm telling you, it's like something else. They got lamb, beef, all the various cuts for cheap. Like it's just a different duck pate. What is your gan? I don't know. What about Camino? I wouldn't recommend Camino because it rains all the time over in Camino. It rains too much. And isn't it like we're real estate? Real estate will probably be cheap in Camino, right? Like I don't know. Why would you? I don't know. Camino is not the place to be. I remember it rains all the time in Camino. There's no natural life in Camino. No, no, no. That's not the place to go to. Aldi is a German-based company. I know that. That's why I said go to Austria, go to Germany, and check out the Aldis there. The same. I don't know if you guys know about like that perpetual rivalry between like Puma and Adidas. It's the same similar story. Uh, yes, I did went on a tour with a group of supermarket owners when I worked. Yeah. What do you do for arms? Exercises. Exercises. I'm telling you, part of the biggest part of exercise is what you put in your body. If you're eating processed foods all the time, if you're eating a lot of consuming refined sugar, and you're eating a lot of oils, greases, fried foods, and you're not cooking your own foods, yeah, of course you're gonna be like you're gonna be overweight. I'm telling you, like, come on, like seriously, this is obvious stuff though. I don't understand like why this is not understood. It's like if restraint is practice, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep talking about it on the channel. He said, "Have you traveled to Japan or China?" China. I heard Chinese. First of all, Chinese cuisine. The food that we have here, not American Chinese food, which is made for specific vibrations low, by the way, with fake foods. We're not talking about American Chinese food. We're talking about like the Szechuan cuisine, Shanghai cuisine, from Taiwanese cuisine. I heard Chinese food is amongst, and it was the ones that I had were really good too. I haven't been to Japan. Japan has a lot of overpriced food. I think Japan's food is a little overrated. I'm gonna be completely. Yeah. Sombra del Piso said it. Sombra del Piso said it. I think Japanese food is overrated. I'm gonna be completely honest. You guys could lambast me in the chat. Sushi is all right. Let's talk about their snacks. They got like takoyaki, karage, edamame. Like those foods are okay. Hey, Blini Oficial 24, Sombra, my old friend from Kosovo. My friend, what's going on? Mirdita, CA. What's going on? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. From Kosovo. Kosovo is all right too. I think I needed a drink. I was only hanging around like 4 or 5 spots in Pristina. I was only hanging out like four or five spots in Pristina. Kosovo was all right. It was all right. What food did I have over there? It's affordable. It's very affordable in Kosovo too. I had like this. I had a breakfast that would have costed like $35 in here in New York. I had oatmeal with like flaxseed, pumpkin seeds, and like various fruits, dried fruits. I had like pancakes. I think I had turkey bacon, and it costed like less than €10. Yeah, Kosovo is where it's at. The thing is, I don't know. I don't know. There's other places in Eastern Europe. I'm worn out with ground turkey and brown rice as every day. Need a new diet. Suggestions: grilled chicken. Put some paprika on it because that smoked paprika because it adds so much of a flavor profile to it. I would do brown rice. Still stick with the brown rice. Do broccoli, grilled asparagus, grilled carrots. Stop putting seasonings on your foods, please. Not too many seasonings, because that stuff is going to lead to an accumulation. And if you guys are not clearing it out with constant eating of fruits and exercise, then it's going to build to cancers in the future. You need to be very, very aware of what you're putting in your food. You need to be aware of what you're putting. Like, that's just really it. Of course, Blini. Of course, I remember you. I remember you. My brother from Kosovo. Is New York a cool place? It is. It's all right. You have to be around good people though. That's the thing. But you have to also be self-actualized to a level so you can understand where you fall. That's really what it is. Grilled zucchini. I'm not an eggplant. I'm not a squash sort of guy. I'm not gonna lie. If it was served to me with a dish that I bought in a restaurant, I'll eat it, sure. But generally, no. Is it hot in the United States? It's hot over there too, Blini. I know it's hot in Kosovo for sure. It gotta be hot in Kosovo. it's, it's definitely hot over there. I know in Tirana it must be crazy. In Albania, I know it's crazy over there. Dynamic trio, what's going on, man? The skyscrapers are nice. It's just that there's a lot of, I don't know, man. New York is alright. You can meet various people from various walks of life. That's the good thing about New York. You can have various experiences in this place. If you want like a whole Russian Eastern European experience, go to Sheepshead Bay and Brighton Beach. By the way, they are very kind people. By the way, I enjoy hanging out around the time. Next time we have a day off, we're going over there to live stream again. I think you would like zucchini sweet, and it goes great with pasta. Yeah, yeah. There's Spider-Man in New York. Brown in a little bit of olive oil. Okay. Right, right, right. I don't know. I'm just not an eggplant guy. I'm just not a fan. Seriously, I just can't do it. Just can't do it. The one thing I will put if I ever gain some sort of political power, right? Like world political power. The only thing I would lobby for are more calisthenic parks in Eastern Europe. In Eastern, where I was walking a lot, and I didn't see a lot of calisthenic parks. They didn't have any pull-up bars, dip bars, or anything. That's the only thing I would push for in Eastern Europe. They need, well, less corruption, of course, because these guys are too interested in the material, which is I don't understand. These guys have a very verdant land. If they really focus on empowering their citizens, they could be a contender for the United States, for sure, and China. It's just that they're just interested in driving I don't get it. I really don't. But they need to obviously get rid of corruption or slowly phase that out. But number two, they need to have more calisthenic gyms or parks in Eastern Europe. Dead serious. I'm so like this is just the only calisthenic park yeah playground that I saw in when I was in Albania, that part of the world, like down south. Like it was only in Kosovo. It was only in Pristina. That was the only one. All of the others don't exist in other parts. I've always been intrigued by their culture, and especially when it comes to karate and ninja stuff. First of all, karate is Japanese, and I think it has to do with it evolved from like kata, right? There's a whole history to that. What are the meaning of the tattoos you have? First, that I regret them. By the way, if there's one thing I regret in this life, tattoos. Um, but they're all mechanical, sort of mean that I'm by fate, sort of like an automaton. So that was the whole idea behind them, and they represent various things like songbird. I'm very interested in music. The butterfly represents perpetual metamorphosis. Stars, stars are my favorite shape, and represents an intergalactic nature. So, and this little tattoo on my chest. Apparently, my friend when because I got this when I was 17. My friend psychoanalyzed me when I got it. He said unconsciously you've gotten the contemporary version of the Adam and Eve Genesis story. I was like, nah, I don't think so. I just like love. Maybe I don't know. I just had a dream about it and I put it on my chest. Who knows? Somebody, ciao, man. Mir posham. Somebody, I see that park in Pristina every day. Yep, it's all the way on the top of the hill. It's on top of the hill. When you travel, does time go by faster? No, it's actually at a normal pace. It's actually at a normal pace. I do a lot of things every day when I travel. You'll never see me stay in the Airbnb or a hotel for a day when I travel. That's a complete waste. I've never done that. I even go to the gym. I wake up at 7:30 or 6:30 to get to the gym, for 7:30 whenever I travel. That's serious. I still work out when I travel. That's serious. Just so you can see, like, what do the stellar aesthetics of this country look like? Like, I just want to check that out. You know, Serbia has a lot of talent. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you guys. Serbia has all of Eastern Europe just has a lot of talent. This in general. There are very, very beautiful women in that part of the world, for sure, that take care of themselves. It's absolutely insane. It's actually really crazy. Hi, bro. Where are you from? We're from New York. I'm telling you, seriously. There was in Albania. There was a gym that I went to. It was actually kind of on the more expensive end of the cost of gyms that were in that country. Um, I just wanted to come in. I wanted to do a couple compound exercises. I wanted to do some deadlifts, some pull-ups, some squats, some bench press. So I started off with the deadlifts, and remember they're using kilograms over there. So I wasn't doing the math too much, and I eventually went on to like doing like four plates on my 400 for the deadlifts. And there was a girl that was being trained by this personal trainer. She just stopped training with him, and this was grilling me for like the entire time. It was crazy. It was so crazy. I was I was like, no, this is all achievable. You just have to eat well, which you're clearly doing. Don't ruin the culture in Albania with your DNA. Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to tell you a truth about Albania, right? And remember, I seek peace, by the way. We're not going to retort to that in a very aggressive way, as you began with your aggression. Albania is one of the contenders for joining the EU, right? Have you seen every single country in Europe that has joined the EU? If you think that someone that, by the way, believes in a higher power, that's not believing completely subjectively, that has done self work emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically, that is not dependent upon sex like the majority of the people in the world, right? If you think that I'm a problem entering Albania, wait until you join the EU and what's her name? Ursula von der Leyen mandates the president, what's his name? Emiran, whatever the name of the prime minister or president of Albania is. When she mandates this guy to accept a whole bunch of people into your country that have not done the self work, that has no discipline, I'm telling you, yes, infected. I'm gonna infect it with the DNA. Do you understand? Do you understand what kind of boons I will bring to that country? Its bloodline if I join? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Don't be silly. Please don't be silly. Please don't be silly. And by the way, you guys also have a lot of foreign investment, and you do a lot more importing than exporting. So having a very super nationalist outlook on your country is not going to be beneficial to it economically. But you don't know this, by the way, because you wouldn't have made a statement like that if you did. I feel so horrible. I feel so bad for these guys. I really do. My heart really goes out to you. I'm telling you, because you have no idea about the financial and economic uh, uh, um, things that go on in your country. You have no idea. You really have no idea. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made a comment like that. This guy said, "What's going on, Fatima? It's still night in my region." Any comments on the files of Epstein? I think that it shows that a lot of our leaders in power have not mastered the sexual instinct. They do not have any discipline, and they believe that money could give them everything, and so they do a lot of perverse things. They'll get what's coming to them. Everyone has to pay. That's the rule of the world. That's the metaphysical rule of reality. So everyone is going to they'll have to pay. They have to. But yeah, ignorance is bliss. It really is. He said, don't ruin the Albanian culture with your DNA. You guys have so much to learn. It's unreal. Look up how much Albania imports versus its exports. Please look this up. I'm telling you. Without other countries, you will disappear. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. Why don't you help Dr. King and his dream? I think I'm not discrediting anything that Dr. Martin Luther King said. I'm not. I'm just saying that there are more important things than worrying about race or worrying about your hierarchy, your racist hierarchy in the world. That doesn't matter. What matters is that yourself, like your intellect, your empathy. Can you be scarred by the world and still carry around empathy for the people that have not gone through that journey and like you? Can you learn something completely different that's unrelated to your upbringings? Can you change yourself physically? Can you change your habits to become much more aligned with the physical reality? Who cares about anything else? I'm telling you, all these other things don't matter. They don't. What's going on? Alexis, ¿cómo está? Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes allá. Avísame. Were you ever scared when you traveled, like being in the wrong place by accident? In Colombia, yeah, in Colombia for sure. Because I was doing a lot of walking around. So in Colombia, I felt a little scared. In Eastern Europe, nah. In Eastern Europe, no. I'm not gonna lie, there was some situations where I was just getting stared at, and I'm just in a small room. Of course, I had to be the active principal, and I said, what's going on, and they opened up. So, and half the time too, it's like a lot of these guys are not really worrying about you. It's like there's other, they're worrying about other things. So, yeah. But I'm telling you guys, stop worrying. The race thing is completely overrated. And by the way, that's a blinding aspect of life. When you are caught up in the color of your skin, you're not looking at the other things like objective reality, like which matters. The sun does not have prejudice against souls. Your skin probably serves as a filter, right? But at the end of the day, time is not prejudiced. All the objective forces of motion, they're not prejudiced, like at all. Like so, we have to get this whole idea of race out of our minds. Like that stuff is not important. That stuff is not important. I've never worried about that. Seriously. Very true. Most people only care about a person's character. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of stuff on the internet. People are talking about like Eastern Europe is more racist than America, which is not true, by the way. Which is completely not true. And I find like that stuff a little half cocked. Sure, maybe you'll get stared at a lot because there are no dark skinned Bosnians or there's no dark skinned Bulgarians, but like to think that like come on. That's like victim mentality anyway, to think that everyone's prejudiced against you. Like that stuff is so silly. Like, I'm telling you. Do you know Jesus Christ? I'm very aware of this guy and his story. Because the second level, the deeper levels of his story is actually what I'm more interested in than the problems of race. Because we need to like think about just like it says in regards to Jesus Christ anyway. Revelation. Remember he was the only one where he ascended twice to open up the seven seals to bring about the horrors of the future, of the prediction of the future. Like what does that mean? They're not telling us this in church. They're not talking to us about this in church. They talk about like all the other stuff. Like that stuff is unimportant. But it's not as important as like the real stuff. Talk about what Paul was talking about to the Corinthians about if you can't control yourself sexually, then bind yourself with a wife. You shouldn't be doing self-pleasure. Well, let's talk about that. Why are we talking about like all the other? I'm not a hater. I'm a racist. Well, you have a lot of stuff to learn, my friend, and I really hope you learn these things. I love RDR. I don't know. What's up, Susan? All right, I gotta cook. I'm very hungry. I'm very, very hungry. Hate is baggage. And they don't understand that. That's very wise, by the way. They don't understand that. It's a vibration that you're withholding within yourself. I'm telling you. They don't understand it. They will, though. They all do. Eventually. What about films or theater when you travel? I wanted to watch a film in Serbian just because like I just wanted to have the experience of doing it. In Colombia when I was living there, I was watching a lot of movies in Spanish, and that was fun. What, it's wrong to love my own race more than any other race? You can do that. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying that there's a lot to learn about life. There's an objective nature in life that you need to come close to. And being fixated on race is never going to get you there. That's all I'm saying. Jesus taught us how to love all. Jesus also taught us how to ascend, by the way. That's what people are not talking about. Jesus taught us how to ascend, but we're focused on the wrong things. Thurston Smith, I need my keys, actually. Yeah, Jesus taught us how to ascend, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, here we go. We out of here. Yeah, it's like 12:30 already. I don't, what are you saying, Christmas? Man, I am starving. I'm thinking about I think I should make rice, right? Should make rice, broccoli. Really thinking. I'm trying to think of what I should get. Oh, I should cook. I could do like the chicken and eggs, and broccoli. Okay, maybe I could. What Jesus thought, I couldn't understand what you said. What Jesus thought essentially, okay, love for all souls. But I think that's a very important. Don't get me, I'm not gonna discredit that. But what he also taught was ascension. You have to understand what this guy went through in his life. Understand he was already condemned to suffer and to die for everyone, to clear everyone of their sins. That's a big, huge responsibility. In fact, one of the biggest responsibilities there is. And he knew that, and he still went on with his life. Number one. Number two, the guy he only ascended, by the way. This guy was only powering up. What did he do? He died, he was crucified, right? Then he ascended out of the sepulcher, right? Then he ascended again in the book of Revelation. He became one of the most powerful being. He understood everything, he knew everything, and he was in tune with everything. This is what he was teaching us. Read. You have to read the entire Bible from cover to cover, so you can understand a lot of what's being said in the later chapters. Because a lot of the later chapters are using terminology that was already explained in the previous books. So you have to read everything in order. You can't just skip the Bible. You can't even just skip the Old Testament. You have to read you have to read it. Go this way. What's going on, Fatima? Again, what's up? Oh man, I'm starving. What's good, my boy? Is that a zip car? But yeah, there's a lot to learn from Jesus Christ. There's a lot. The guy was tested in the wilderness. That represents going through the periods of solitude in order to learn the self. And a lot of us are not talking about this. We don't talk about this in church. I'm telling you. Ooh. Kids must not talk like that. What do you mean, Salami? There's dead ends everywhere in this place. I'm still confused about what you're trying to tell me. I honestly struggle with reading scripture. Well, read it. You have to read it and then read it over again so you can try to understand or get some meaning from it. Some of us here are not Christian, you know. Okay, then I'm just talking about Jesus Christ specifically. We could talk about anyone else. We could talk about, so I know Hinduism too. We could talk about Lord Shiva. Maybe a lot of people are not Hindu anyway, but Shiva has a wonderful story as well. The idea of the ultimate balance, like the whole thing with the hala hala poison. Like Shiva had a situation where it was what was it? The gods were fighting. It was like the asuras and the devas were fighting, and they were trying to find Amrita. which is like the ultimate nectar. But then they accidentally released hala hala, which is this poison that threatened to consume the entire universe. And Shiva decided to consume the poison, but not entirely. He kept it in his throat, which is why Shiva, if you look at the picture, he has like this mark on his throat, which represents him retaining evil. It's like the ultimate balance. It's like you have the great conditions within yourself to be disciplined, and then you have that dark side of you that you've integrated. It's almost Jungian too. We are Muslim adults. Okay, that's great. I'm a kid then. Fair enough. Okay, we're close to the casa. Very, very close. Okay, but you still said nothing new. What do you mean I didn't say anything new? What are you talking about? I explained Jesus Christ's story, what we should get from it. I explained a little bit about one part of Shiva's story. What do you mean I didn't say anything new? I just find the Jesus story too closely. They do, because remember the story was taken as well too. A lot of aspects of the Jesus story. You said nothing new about Jesus. Of course, nothing I'm saying about Jesus Christ is anything new. I'm not the first person that I've spoken about his story. But I'm just saying that a lot of what is perpetuated by Jesus Christ is just not. I think it's things that we shouldn't really be focusing on. There's a lot of other aspects to it. He was like, when was the last time you showered? Oh, okay, so this is an insult now. I don't know if we could have a conversation because you're bringing in a lot of ad hominem attacks. That's like, come on, man. The last time I showered. What do you know? How much of a donation would you take to change content? No, none. I wouldn't take any amount of money. I like what I talk about. I'm not into the paranormal. I don't even know where I'd begin. Would I do a review on the movies, the Paranormal Activity movies? He said, yo, how are you? What's going on, Landon? Yeah, Christmas, I spoke about everything. I'm just reiterating it. I know I gotta eat though. I have to eat for sure. No, we have to eat. I support Christians too. Black men breaking into apartment. We got so much to learn in this place. Brother, do you consider the Bible as a guidebook and not the Word of God? I think it's a guidebook. It's a Word of God, but it's also a guidebook. That's what it's meant to be. I believe Rome and Vatican just swapped the sword for the Bible, yeah, but still maintain the same power as before. Corey, and you've been saying nothing but gems. Salami, yes, you look like you work out. Dum, dum, dum, dum, dum. Congrats. All right, I'm gonna get, I should get, this, and fish. He said, yes, me too, Fatima. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's what happens when these guys don't go outside. Like, you see this guy, no profile picture. He's believing a lot of the things he's hearing on the internet. He doesn't speak to people. I don't know, man. I don't know how you guys get far. Seriously. I'm telling you. The truth is actually much more strange than fiction. And you realize that the more you live life. Are you Nigerian? I'm part Nigerian, yeah. stop yapping. Salami, you got a 3-comment limit now. So you can say whatever you want for the next 3 comments, and then you're gonna be removed from the live stream. So that's 1. You laughed. So that's 1. You got 2 more. Make it good. You said that armpit hair. Oh, really? What's wrong with my armpit hair? He said, hello and goodbye, accidentally scrolled. Nice. Can you shut up? Leave him alone, Salami. No. He could talk. No, he has 2 more comments left. We get a lot of guys like him. The truth is also more hurtful than lies, which is, yeah, it's kind of a sad state of affairs. No, I'm not gonna use garlic. Actually, I'm gonna use garlic. Yellow looks good on you. Thanks a lot, man. Yellow is my favorite color. Salami, quick. Use your comments wisely. Okay, that's number 2. You have 1 more left. Even if you don't comment in the next 5 minutes, you're gonna get removed anyway. So be smart. Some people are jerks for no reason. That's just what it is, Landon. It's just really what it is. I really am not bothered by it. It's just, it sucks when you have a chat with someone and you just can't have a discourse. It's just unfortunate. That's the only thing. And I'm sorry for being mean. It's just I'm mad because I lost someone I really love. So you made fun of my armpit hair? What? Come on, man. Come on. It's okay. I really don't mind. Let's see. Salami, you got a few minutes, man. You gotta say something good. Say something good. Say something very, very good. I enjoy telling the truth to offend people. I meant like up with the chat. No, I remember exactly what you said. You said my armpit hair. So now I'm saying that I think that the fact that your family, give me 1 second actually. So dumb. I just think that the family excuse is not a valid excuse. But hey, listen, what do I know? Salami, you got like 30 seconds. Make a comment, quick. What's up, Janine? What's going on? Fatima, never mind. It's not turning on. What is going on? Does this side not work? Why doesn't the right side work? This is crazy. You know what I'm gonna do? Be smart. I sub. Thanks a lot. That's so weird. Okay. Your hat is very cool. I love the colors. It's a short fuse, heated up from the other side. Yeah, so Christmas, let's go back to what you were talking about before. You said I'm not saying anything new. Yana, привет, как дела, девушка? I'm fine, хорошо. I'm cooking right now. Okay, 57. Are you a chef? No. I am not a chef. I'm just someone that cooks. Cooking is good, but I want some break from cooking. No, no, no. Definitely not in this neighborhood. I do not want to risk infecting my body. Good for you holding out on tats. No, I don't want tattoos. I don't want any more tattoos. At all. That's like the one regret I have. All right, actually, let me show you guys what's going on, actually. Oops. Yeah, Christmas, what's going on, man? Let's have a chat. Well, I tried Buddha and I used to be an atheist, but I did become a Christian when I had a personal encounter with Jesus Christ. You had a personal encounter. Like you met him? What's good, Maine? Yep, you're back again. No dinners for me, just kefir with fibers. Ooh. I have pizza in the oven. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I'm not eating anymore. What? Why? What are you doing? What are you doing, Yana? You missed it too. There was a live stream. I was by the Russian part of Brooklyn, and there was this Russian live singer at this lounge that I was at. Do you consider Jesus Christ? Brian, can you stop being... What else do you do in life? Do you work? Do you consider rent to be paid monthly as a responsibility that's beneath human beings, or what? Something like, I love pizza. Me too. Hi, Life. I see you. Life Isle. I see you. What's up? Like this guy, man. Yeah. You missed, so Yana, you missed it. It was a really good live stream. This guy was singing a lot of American songs. He sang a lot of Russian songs too, which was fire. It was a good time. It was a good time. What are you cooking? Looks good. We got chicken. We got some pasta. I'm gonna put some fish too. The reason why I'm eating this much, you guys, is because I just came from doing leg day, and I lose a lot of calories like that. So I need to get my calories back. That's really what it is. You know? You know? I don't know. I feel like I need more snacks for the house. Just asking. It's awesome you speak about the Lord, but it seems like you struggle to believe that He's God. I don't struggle with anything. And you're not even asking, you're not answering my question. Do you believe that rent paid monthly is a responsibility that's beneath human beings or not? Brian, where's your profile picture? If you believe so much, where's your profile picture? Guys, man. I feel like you're going to keep doing this now. You're going to keep coming in and asking me if Jesus Christ is Lord. No one's denying that. It's just that you got to work. We're in life right now. We have things to do. Believe in Jesus. Believe also in other gods. Chef, what are you chefing? Yo, chicken, fish, pasta. L cooking skills. Thanks a lot, Hollow. I always thought rent, water, and electricity should be free. They should, but we're in a world where they're not. So, this is desafortunadamente. Desafortunada. Yeah, I should have gotten that lamb. What is this? Oh, cheese. I'm thinking whether I should have fruits today or not. What are you cooking, brother? Cheese. Chicken, fish, pasta, and pizza. Summer, you should invest in a targene pot. What's that? Yeah, Brian, we're not gonna keep revisiting that. I'm annoyed at this point. Please talk about something else. I beg you. Please talk about something else. Because you're just being completely mindless. And it's like I'm talking to a wall. I don't like talking to walls. Moroccan clay pot for slow cooking. Oh, that sounds good. Wow. All right, I might have to invest in that. I might have to invest in that for sure. And in your opinion, is there anywhere better than to live in the U.S.? Absolutely, a lot more places. However, you need to be making American dollars. That's the thing. So, yes, there's a lot of places. Eastern Europe, some places in Latin America, some places in Asia. Asia is even better. I feel like, yeah, Asia is a little better. If you can somehow make a Switzerland salary too, because in Switzerland these guys make more money than us. Okay, I'm thinking maybe I should get a yogurt. No, you know what? No, we're just gonna do cherries. We're gonna do cherries. I'm telling you guys, eat healthy. You don't eat healthy, your body's going to scream at you in the future. I've only seen Switzerland on TV. It looks beautiful. I went to Switzerland a lot, by the way, when I was younger. I went to Annecy, Bonneville, which is on the French side, in Geneva. I went to Cloton. I went to Bern. And Switzerland is where it's at, for sure. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, though. Go to Switzerland. Save your money. What's the subject today? You came again, Lachlan. We're just chatting. Go to Switzerland. Save your money. Save your money. I don't know if you have kids. I don't know if you have a lot of financial responsibilities, but save your money. Check out Switzerland. Switzerland is nice to visit. Their Aldi's is very power packed. You're so attractive. Thank you. The nice subject, yeah. Christmas. We're just talking about travel. We're talking about a lot of travel locations. Oh, I need to cut the meat. Oh, this. What time is it? 3, 4 minutes. I had all these plans. I was gonna go to Sheepshead Bay today, you know. Oh well. I should get some pomegranate seeds too. I'm sorry for talking to you about Jesus, and I'm sorry for other people. I'm not against Jesus Christ. I love Jesus Christ. Yes, I do. It's just that if that's all you're talking about, come on. Like, there's so many other things to talk about. Especially when you're only quoting the same thing from Matthew as everyone does. Like, come on. Bro with the CCP hat. Don't care. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it looks cooked all the way through. Wow. My gosh. Jesus loves you, man. Yes, you know. We know. We know. Very aware. You seem like a cool man, a cool guy, and I'm sorry. No, it's all good. I do not mind. I mean, I go listen. I'd rather you talk about something else. But hey. The way the cookie crumbles. All right, we got some pomegranate seeds over here. We're gonna put that over here. All right, very good. I must go cook making crispy tacos. Take care, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the travel stories. You try pomegranates and heavy cream? No. How does that taste like? It sounds interesting. I subscribe. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your tacos. We'll see you in the next live stream. All right, I think the pizzas should be ready. Let me check this out. All right, we're gonna do 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Drizzle, honey, he's a glorious bro. Ooh, that sounds fire. Woo! Tim's, man. You got some silly stuff. Some silly stuff that you're talking about. Anyway, guys, like I said, we're waiting for the pizza to be finished, and then we're gonna carry on with our lives. We're gonna eat this. I'll probably have to cut off the stream because I'm gonna take a shower. Ooh. What's up, dogs? What's up, dogs? What's going on, man? Do. He said, yay. I'm starving, man. All right, guys, ask some more questions. Ask some more questions. Ooh. Ow. So this is gonna hold me over for the whole day, hopefully. I don't want to have to randomly eat. I don't have a pizza cutter, by the way, so guys, don't judge me. Wait a minute. Wait. I have to put it back in. Hold on. What the hell? What did I put it on? I put it on at like 400. I'll be home in a few hours. When is your next stream? I don't know. You have to catch it. Where you from, bro? Lockman, you already know. You ask me every time I stream. Revisit the old streams. Ask me the same thing over and over. No, I didn't, bro. Yes, you did. You asked me every single stream. And even so, you hang around a lot. And I say it. So, come on, man. Come on. I see you, Lockman. If you just want to be seen, that's great. I see you. But don't ask redundant questions. I really realize, I guess that's something I don't like redundant questions. I really don't. Because it's just, why? Why are you asking this again? You know the answer. And you know how to find the answer. So it's like, why? Hey. Anyway, what's going on? Oh, the stream fell off. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Where you guys at? He said, bro, chill. I'm very chill. I'm just saying that I don't like redundant questions. You're asking the same thing every single stream? Come on, bro. Come on. How many times do I need to tell you that I'm from the United States? I tell you this every single stream. You say the same thing over and over. Lockman, what does your name start with? Does it start with an L? What is this? Uh-oh. He said that's the point, bro. So that means you lied in the first comment because you said that you don't do it. But then I doubled down and said you did do it, and he said that's the point. These guys, man. I'm telling you, you need to go outside. You need to go outside. We need to go outside, man. Come on. We gotta go outside. Me too. My condolences. What's going on? Terrible times. Yes, terrible times are coming up. I'll tell you that. There's, at least for me, I'm very curious as to exactly what that would entail. Is the bananas ready? I think they can be. Come on, pizza! You're from the USA as well. Oh, snap. What part of the USA? What part of the United States? All these mushrooms, man. Virginia, okay, pretty cool. I'm from New York, and I'm living in New York. Is that homemade pizza? No, it's not. I don't have a pizza cutter, guys, because I still need to buy one. I haven't bought one for the apartment. Yeah, no, it's not a homemade pizza, man. Hey, let's go. Ninth God, what's up, man? What's up? What is going on? We were just talking about cooked places to go to, by the way. In like the world, again. Which is hilarious. You missed the conversation. Ninth. Ninth, what's going on with you? Woo! Let me show you guys the food, actually. Let me just show you guys what's going on. Somebody Piso's about to eat. For sure. Ninth, where you at? We gotta talk to some interesting people. Well, this is mostly protein. The pasta is very little. There's actually much more vegetables in the pasta than there is pasta. The most carbs are coming from the pizza. And I'm only doing this because this is the only meal I'm having today. And I did leg day. Oh my goodness. But anyway, guys, ask some questions. Ask some questions. Chew your food, damn. I am chewing. It's just I'm just chewing very fast. Waiting on the sword of Damocles to drop. That's a good reference. On your life or in general? I don't know. It's something with my AC. I don't know what's going on with my AC. I moved to this place. Oh, okay. I moved to this place recently. And the AC came. You know what it is? It could be like a bird or something. I don't think so. Maybe not. Anyway, the AC came with the unit. I didn't bother to change it. Vesta David, where are you from? Hablas español? Falas português? Parle français? Do you speak English? It is, but there's a lot of economic opportunity here, David, so let's pick your poison. I think that window unit sounds like the fan. I don't know, it's the AC, it's just something, I don't know, something's going on with that. I checked it a million times. Maybe it's a bird, I don't know. I have an interview tomorrow for a job. I don't know what the hell it's about. Offer me a good position. Any tips? Study the position right now. Understand what it is that you need, that is required of you to do well in that position, and just say that you've been doing that. Seriously. If it's a good position and good money, listen, it's hard to find good work or work in general in this economy right now. So I would take that. Read the job description and create personal experiences with some of the things on the job description that are believable. Take the front off the fan and is behind the coils. Yeah, hold on. The filter, you mean? The filter cover. I'll do that after I eat. This would have been a great day to go to the beach. If it's warped, it's so funny because it doesn't bother me at night because it's probably the loudest noise I have. but I'm used to louder. NYC rats in the AC? Come on, that doesn't make sense. Get a cat. Yeah, no animals in this apartment. No animals in this apartment. No animals in general. I don't want any domesticated animals. No. Dog and a cat. Come on. All my clothes. Son of Satan. No, I don't speak Korean. I do not speak Korean. Anyway, guys, ask me some questions. Let's chat. Is the stream delayed? This is a lot of food, actually. This is a lot of food. But I can't. I have to finish the pizza. Because I can't rewarm it. Can you wish my dad a 73rd birthday today? Okay. A happy birthday, band person. They have low profile units with inverters, low energy cost and powerful. This is an older building too. Even better looking without hat. Oh boy. It's probably a guy. Maybe something is leaking. Maybe that's what it is. I'm so curious to see what that is. Shot, what's going on? Yellow's not your color, bro. Thanks a lot, Duke. I'll change to, what color do you think I should use? Let's go, yellow. It's not my color anymore. Thanks to Duke. I have to change it now. Thank you, Vessa. But, you know, Duke says the color is not good, so I have to change it now. Hi, do you remember me? Yes, you came on earlier today. How are you, Money Name? This is a lot. This is a lot of food. Is this family friendly or not? That's weird. Why would you ask that question? Very strange. Why would you ask that question, Chuck? Now, what do you plan to say that may not be family friendly? Huh? I subscribe. Yeah, you told me that the last time too. Oh, okay, fair enough. No, I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in 13 years. I don't smoke. I just. Why you been in Serbia and Romania? I'll tell you, Vesa. So, being born in this world, you get a brain. I think that's the mothership of the nervous system. And it's through this mothership that you gain a lot of experiences in life, right? You learn how to count, learn how to speak language, even learn about prices of things, memory even, how the external stimuli feel on you. All that is processed through the nervous system. And in this world, everyone has it. So you could be very, very poor, and someone could be very, very rich. And what ties them together, or what are their similarities beyond that of just being a human being? They have a nervous system, right? They have memories. In that brain, I just want to get to the point because I'm doing a little dance around. In the brain, you could sort of create wants. You could do whatever you want, right? In your brain. And so, how I answer your question is that I just felt like doing what I wanted because I had a brain. I was born in this universe, this carbon-based universe, with a brain, as with you. And so I just decided to go over there. It's the same way like how I know Spanish and I have no ties to the culture. Because I have a brain and I was utilizing my brain. In the same way that you could go to Africa, right? The same way that you can go to Malaysia, right? Because you have a brain and you can do whatever you want. Isn't that interesting? So that's what I did. That's why I went over there. Because I felt like going over there. Oh, you know what? I think it's smarter to eat the pomegranates first. Shoot. I don't think I did something smart. And see, you do what you want, and a lot of times you make dumb decisions. Well, that's all part of exploring life. Ah, you're Romanian. Ah, ce mai faci, domnule? Oh. I don't know. I had a very good time in Romania. I'm going to be completely honest. Fac bine, please. Seara. Hey, Take Dick, what's up? What's up? I don't know. I had a good time. I don't think racist is the word I would use to describe Romania. But then again, you've been there before I was. So you've seen it. I went to Therma, the bathhouse, or the water park. I met this girl over there. We had lunch. She introduced me to her friends. We did go-kart racing. We had Greek food after. Yeah, no, I had a good time in Romania, for sure. Romania is it. Bucharest. I went to Lipscani. I wanted to see other parts other than Lipscani. Relatable vids. Hey, my guy. Hello. I didn't go to Brasov or the castle. I didn't go. Because it was far. And I left my car in Serbia. I took a plane over there. So I had to like wait for the bus, take another bus. I was like, no. My day is good, man. Thanks for asking. It's so freaking cool. I love you. Thank you. It's very nice. Why am I cool? Yana, welcome. Tai Lu was at you. You gotta change that. What are you eating, Cherries? I don't know. I really like Belgrade. Belgrade was something else, I'm telling you. I had a really good, I was meeting, there's so many Russian people in Belgrade. It's crazy. I met like all these, I met like 3 Russian girls there. And then these people were cool. They were just very talkative. Can you sniff the future? What's a better sentence? There were a lot of Russians in Belgrade. But when you get out of Beograd, there's a lot more, I don't know, it's just more Serbians, obviously. But it's different. Serbia is just, Eastern Europe is just different. I love the scenery too, because I was driving a lot. I don't know. I had a good time. I think I would say Beograd, man. Then again, I mean, I was in Romania for like 3 days. Where does she live? Yeah, where does she live? In Serbia. I actually like was nearby Montenegro. Montenegro, I'm telling you. Right now, the weather in Montenegro is amazing. I'm so mad. I would have went. I mean, I listen. Actually, she's in Belgrade. That's the place to be. I would have rather I went to the trip, the Eastern European trip, like right now. The weather in Montenegro must be so amazing, man. We're not gonna talk about it. Montenegro especially. Oh, my battery's gonna die. Well, I'll see you, Yana. We'll talk later. Oh, okay, you're gonna go charge it, okay. I'm telling you. Then again, I mean, I don't know. First of all, you don't compare Brussels to anywhere because Brussels is just not it. Oh, Belgium. That's just not the place to be. I think we're Russian. I went there. That's it. Is that in Russia or in Belgrade? I mean, Serbia. Yeah, I feel you. İzmir Şeşmi Al-Shati. Vladivostok. Man, there's a lot of places I need to visit more in Romania. Though I'm not finished with that part of the world, not even by a long shot. Right. Okay. First come to Moscow. Yes. I know. Yo, my crazy clown bro, what's up? I know I need to go to Moscow. I know. That's on the list. Don't worry. That's on the list. Actually, what's next on the list? I'm trying to do Georgia, Armenia, and then Turkey, and then Azerbaijan. Baku, actually. And I still need to do Bulgaria and Macedonia, North Macedonia. The only places in Eastern Europe that I haven't done were Ukraine. What is it? Slovenia, Slovakia, Croatia, North Macedonia, and Bulgaria. Why do you have to go to the towel head countries though? That's crazy. And that's insulting. Big bag. Yeah, well, I'm eating a lot of fruits now. Banana boy, what the WTF? I'm not supposed to eat a banana? Why can't I eat a banana? Oh, him. Oh, banana boy. I was like, this is a crazy coincidence. You know, people on the internet. No, it's usually, yeah, I got it. Vesa, I got it afterwards. All right. Now my favorite part. Cleaning everything. And leaving the kitchen cleaner than I found it. Oh man. Oh, the stove was on the whole time. I mean, the oven was on. No, open the windows to no go boom. No, it was the oven. It was the oven. It was just the oven. I feel like there's some stuff I have to do. Anyway, guys, ask some questions. You guys are just looking at me live my life. Ask some questions. Let's have an interaction. Have a conversation. traffic outside all day, every day. Going where? Who knows? Who knows? Oh. Just read your bio, shot of the floor, impressive. Ah, well, thank you very much. That's what my name is translated to, the shadow of the floor. I remember when I first came out with this channel, I asked my Spanish-speaking friends like if it makes sense. They were like, no, you needed to have said sombra en el piso. And I'm like, that doesn't sound. I don't want to do that. You know? And then others was like, sombra del piso works. Sombra fel piso? What? I don't know. Sombra del piso is good. Sombra del piso. I like sombra del piso. Makes sense. You're good to go. Do you speak Spanish? ¿Hablas español, Nicolás? ¿Hablas español o qué? Do you speak any other languages? Hey, qué bueno. ¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? Italian, German. Okay, very cool. You're from the UK. Muhammad Shumrani, 9. What's up, bro? Right now I'm cleaning the stove. I've never been to Italy, but I used to live in the UK, and I've been to Germany. I went to Dusseldorf. Where are you from? Soy de Nueva York. Soy de la ciudad de Nueva York. Soy de la ciudad. I'm from Saudi Arabia. Okay, welcome, man. That is what? That's where in current at. What? Nicholas, what? What does that say? Are from Jamaica? I not Jamaica. I from Saudi Arabia. I from Qatar. Qatar. Oh my goodness. I from Qatar. I from Qatar. You're making me crazy. Estoy en Nueva York. Oh, de verdad. Oh, ¿qué parte? ¿Qué parte? I trapped in a carbon-based universe. You too? I trapped in carbon-based universe. My medium of interaction with world, with carbon-based universe, are through five senses. Yo, you get me, bro? V1 Staten Island. Ah, okay. Very cool. Very cool, man. Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn, dude. All right, let me. I got more things to clean up. Jamaican me crazy. Muhammad, let's talk some more. I want to hear more of this grammar. Let me see if I can sweep the kitchen too. Wow, really love Brooklyn. It's changed a lot. I prefer Queens, to be honest. Queens is like one of my favorite boroughs. It's not my favorite borough. Muhammad, please, I beg you, I need another sentence from you, please. I'm really waiting on you to say something else, please. I love your grammar. Solanam, what's up, man? What's going on? Sol, welcome back to the live stream. Welcome back to the live stream. Okay, what I need to do, actually, I'm gonna put this right here. It has, estamos cerca. Yeah, no, it's very close. We are close. It is very close. Estamos cerca. Tú pusiste brujería. Bruja. Okay. All right. I think I'm done here. Damn, Muhammad left. I was so excited to have a discourse with him. We both carbon-based universe, bro. We both trapped here to learn lessons the correct way, bro. What's going on? His name is Harith Halkal. What's going on? How are you? Where are you from, my friend? Seriously, this house can never be dirty. Like, the only way this house can be dirty is if if I have a relationship and she's just unclean. In which case, there's gonna be a big problem. In which case, there's gonna be a huge problem. If you're not cleaning the kitchen entirely after every time you use it, yeah, I don't know. Si siamo juicy. That's, what is that? Italian. Okay, guys, it's been wonderful. Somebody that Piso has to go because I have to get ready for work. And I have to do like some personal work. So anyway, thanks a lot, you guys. Ciao, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. That's, what is that? Is that German? Yeah, it looks like German. Second one. Yes, guys, I hope you guys are subbed up. I hope you guys subscribed. I hope you guys look at the rest of my content because I have some really good content. Don't let this place get you down. Seriously, don't let this place get you down. And stay radiant. I'm going to see you guys in the next live stream. Peace. Peace.